Mount Pleasant Tiger Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Bart Culver. Signed by the Metrolina Football Officials Association, your referee, Rick St. George, your umpire, Bradley Aschenbrenner, your linesman, Perry Robinson, your line judge, Bobby Adine, your back judge, Homer Ramirez, and your alternate official, John Norris.
Dang it.
Once again, make sure to get your 50-50 raffle tickets from a baseball team member behind the back of the press box. Also, the FFA chapter of Mount Pleasant Alumni FFA program are having a raffle of several gift certificates, prizes, and other items. Tickets are $1 each, or 6 for $5. Drawing will be held during National FFA Week, which is February of 2018. Thank you for your support. You do not need to be present to win for this raffle.
Go ahead.
Also, Cabarrus County Schools and Mount Pleasant High School would like to thank Carolina's healthcare system for providing athletic training and sports medicine service at all of our student sporting events. The Little League to the National Football League, Carolina's healthcare system provides the region's athletes with world-class care for all types of sporting events.
Pregame show. We are in beautiful Larry Anikat Stadium for tonight. Rivalry. Cabarrus County game is the 4-1 disrespected Mount Pleasant Tigers team hosting the 2-2 James Robinson Bulldogs as I turn over to Chris for his tonight analysis.
What we're going to see is a very potent Mount Pleasant offensive attack led by their quarterback here and their big-time running back, Warren McClure. You're going to see Warren McClure be able to get out and run on this Robinson. I've had Robinson one time already. They defend the run very well, Shakad, but I think what Mount Pleasant does, they set their run up with the pass and the pass up with the run. I think you're going to see Mount Pleasant open it up a little bit tonight on Robinson. Try to at least.
Very much so. We said off the air, we say tons the air, the Mike Schuler playbook has been invented by Coach Johns. Now, the Mike Schuler playbook also has some passing play, so hopefully we'll see tonight the Tigers throw the ball as they have Chance to quit as the starting quarterback. He's a pretty good quarterback, and his favorite target, beside Warren McClure, is Landon Parker.
Yeah, Landon Parker's very good. You know, his brother's playing at Duke, I think, kicking for him.
Panto.
I think also you're going to see
Landon Overbank.
the Landon Overbay kid. He's got football in his blood. His dad was on all of those very good Concord football teams back in the late 80s, early 90s. So this kid's got football in his blood. He's very, very good, potent running back. When I seen him against Northwest, he had over 100 yards in the first half, at carrying the football. Warren McClure was injured in that game, so I haven't seen him with, at full staff at running back yet.
Yeah, very much so. And for Robinson, they have Q Reed, pretty good player. Safety also can play running back, and they have pretty good running back in Desmond Williams. They do rotate quarterback between Chase Orick and Chris Caldwell.
Yeah, and I think, with Q Reed being back, it gives Robinson a thing. But I think Robinson's thing is, Shakad, is they got to get off early against this very good, very, very good Mount Pleasant defense. Like you say, Mount Pleasant is under the radar, very underrated, throughout Cabarrus County. But, as I told Mark and Shakad earlier, I think Mount Pleasant might be, if not the best, the second best team in Cabarrus County. That's hands down. Coach John has, done a tremendous job again. He's the longest tenured head football coach in Cabarrus County and takes these Mount Pleasant teams into the playoffs every year since he's been here.
Definitely.
Well, guys, don't forget J.M. Robinson, the defending South Piedmont Conference
champions.
That they are starting to get their groove on a little bit after an early. They had a really tough stretch. They play a scrimmage game at Shelby. They opened the season at High Brighton, and then they've started to get their stride a little bit. They're getting a few of those healthy players back, and then go down to Anson County and just we're all over Anson County until some late touchdowns.
Yeah, very much so. I do think, however, Robinson is the underdog, not because of the talent per se, but I think Mount playing at home, that should help them. And also, let's not forget about the revenge factor. Last year, a game that we broadcast on Radio Free Cabarrus, Robinson embarrassed Mount 41-40, and I'm sure Coach Johns has reminded players about that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think you're going to see that tonight, Shakad, but I think one of the keys to Robinson also, Mark and Shakad, is the quarterback play. They run a dual quarterback set with Chase Orrock, and Chase Orrock started to emerge in that game I had them playing against Hickory Ridge. He found some key receivers, but if Chase Orrock can get off and he's got a cannon on him, he can throw the ball down the field. If he can get off and hit some of those receivers they got, but I think this game's going to hinge early on that Mount Pleasant defense. I mean, they run a potent smash mouth kind of defense that Coach John's had here for years. Robinson runs a smash mouth defense. So, guys, I think this might be whoever can get the first touchdown, get the advantage. I think that's who's going to win this football game.
Very much so. I think we are looking at the shootout, high-scoring type of a game.
Well, let's take a break. We'll be back with more pregame activities. We've already got the national anthem in the books. The Tigers getting ready to run on the field. Military Appreciation Night here at Mount Pleasant. Tiger Stadium, Larry Honeycutt Field. It's the Tigers and the Bulldogs on Radio Free Cabarrus. And joining us on tape delay, folks with Channel 21. Thanks for joining us.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy with great locations to serve you with free delivery. They're in Mooresville, 2 locations in Kannapolis, 1 location in Concord, and 2 locations in Charlotte. CannonPharmacies.com to get all the details. Of course, Cannon Pharmacy is your hometown drugstore. Cannon Pharmacy is your Medicare navigators. They can get your questions answered, and they can save you money. That's Cannon Pharmacy. Find out all the details, CannonPharmacies.com.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Hi, this is Mark Plemons, editor of the Independent Tribune, your hometown newspaper here in Cabarrus County. We cover the county from Midland to Odell, from Mount Pleasant to Harrisburg, Concord, Kannapolis. We're your hometown newspaper. We hope that you'll subscribe if you don't already. It's about $1.50 a week. You can call 704-782-3155. Go to our webpage, independenttribune.com. And again, we hope that you enjoy our newspaper. If you got suggestions, hey, give me a call.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options for pre-planning. You can relieve your family of the burden of making those decisions in a time of emergency. Call Wilkinson Funeral Home, 704-786-3168. Cabarrus County's home for news, weather, and sports. This is Radio Free Cabarrus at RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
And we are back with the starting captain. Let's start with the visiting teams. The James Robinson Bulldogs. Number 1, Q Reed. Number 11, Josh Albany. Number 22, Desmond Williams. And number 52, Jalen Miller for your Mount Pleasant Tigers. The starting captain. Number 24, Eden Radford. Number 3, Warren McClure. Number 40, Bailey Dre. And number 77, Dustin Bonaut.
And Shakad, I forgot to mention one kid I think that's really come on from Mount Pleasant the last week or two, and that's been Eisenhower. Nate Eisenhower's really playing great. You know, he scored his first touchdown of his career last week, but he's been playing solid on the offense and defensive end of the football, so he could be a big factor in this game too tonight.
Very much so. And speaking of Eisenhower, the Tigers have history of having pretty good Eisenhowers on the team. A couple of years ago, they had Justin Eisenhower, a stud defensive player. So this Eisenhower, his brother, is also a pretty good stud defensive player.
And they got another one over in the middle school that's just as good. So, yeah.
If the Tigers can play the defense like they're capable against Concord, only allowing 15 points, against Israel 8 points, they have a pretty good chance of not only winning this game, but running the table potentially all the way to Chapel Hill.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely Mount Pleasant's got a shot. They'll make the playoffs. And, you know, if they can hit their stride late in the season like you want your teams to, they got a shot to, you know, play for a state championship. They really do. That's how good this Mount Pleasant team is.
And Robinson, don't sleep on them. I know they're 2-2. They have not yet met the expectation early in the season when everyone predicted that they will win the SPC. But I wouldn't sleep on them. I predict that they will finish in the top 3 in the SPC and get a good playoff seed. And it's all about getting momentum going to the playoff.
Yeah, I agree that they're going to finish in the top 3, but it's going to be tough to beat that team up North Kannapolis.
Very
the
much.
L. Brown Wonders are loaded again this year, and they're back in the 3A. So they're going to wreak havoc all over the 3A.
Very much so. And we have other games tonight in the area. We have 4A Eco Ridge. Yes, 4A Eco Ridge at Independence. That game should kick off shortly. We also have at Robert C. Bailey Stadium, John Van Cannon and Perry Gabriel are bringing you the game between Concord and West Rowan. And we have Northwest, Austin, East Rowan, and finally Cox Mill is on the road against Central Academy. A winnable game for Cox Mill, we should say.
Yeah, that's definitely a winnable game. Those are some good football games, John, you just mentioned. You know, some of those teams are going to, you know, get the first wins. I really like Northwest. Northwest is very much improved. I think they're going to contend, if not this year, next year for the SPC. I mean, their Gentry's got those guys playing really well.
Very much so. They're very underrated. They have a tremendous defense. They took the Tigers down to the wire. And if you can take a great Tigers team to the wire, then you know you have a pretty good team.
You're exactly right.
Well, guys, Mount Pleasant won the toss. They've elected to defer to the half, and that means Jam Robinson going to get the football first here when we kick it off just in a couple of minutes. While we got a chance, want to remind you coming up weekends in October and November, the Carolina Renaissance Festival. Tickets are now available. Now they've got some discount tickets available. Go to Carolina Renaissance Festival. I believe that's renfestinfo.com to get all the details. We'll have more on the Carolina Renaissance Festival as the season continues, but they're one of our fine sponsors.
Make sure you get your turkey legs.
Yep, the fresh turkey legs.
Them things is good. I don't care if they're $10. I'm buying one.
Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
No, that's getting ready to go in my belly, not Thanksgiving.
Well, let's see what the return man for Robinson look like. Desmond Williams standing in the back. Well, I see Q Reed. And one thing we should mention about both of these teams, they are not very deep.
Yeah, that's true. Robinson's definitely not.
And Eden DeVito is the starting kicker for your Mount Pleasant Tigers. Pretty good turnout here tonight by both teams. Fan base. It's great to see. And we are underway with the returnable kick returned by Williams from the 11-yard line. Williams get a good thing. Look at them go. He might score. 40, 50, down. Oh my gosh. The grass target him. Took him down right at the Tigers. 28-yard line.
Shakad, that wasn't his foot. That was a sniper they had up on top of the press box.
Otherwise, he would have scored.
Yeah, they had a sniper to pick him off.
I think
Well, I tell you guys, it looked like a ground just reached up and grabbed him.
you will see that on YouTube. Definitely. Blooper play of the year. But still great starting position for Robinson. First and 10 from the Tigers. 38-yard line. 11:51 left in the first quarter. Look like that is Chris Caldwell, the starting quarterback.
Got to wait for the smoke to clear.
Yeah.
Reed line up next to him.
Oh,
the low
bad
snap. Bad snap, but look, that is a great run. Pardon me, that is Orak.
Yeah, it's Chase Orak.
As the smoke clear, we can finally see 7-yard gain on the play. Took a late hit, but no flag as he went sliding down. 2nd and 3. Robinson.
And Orak remains in a quarterback here.
Reed line up next to him. He has 3 wide receivers split to the right, 1 to the left.
Mounts in their looks like
4-3 defense.
yeah, with a cover 1 over the top.
Here come the snap. It's a quarterback keeper. And nothing doing. It would have been better to pitch it to Q Reed on the left side of the field. Half-a-yard gain on the play.
Number 40. Maybe is that Eford?
That is Gage.
Oh, Bailey Dry. I'm sorry, Bailey Dry.
Yep. A star defensive player. 3rd and 1, Robinson from the Tigers 29-yard line. 10:52 left in the field. Oracles and shotgun. Ended off to Q Reed.
Nice defensive play.
Lose bunch of yard. Outstanding defense by the Tigers. That is the Carolina Panthers defense that we have seen on that play. Wow. What a play.
I'm trying to figure out who that DN over there was.
Bailey Dre, Gage Redmond.
No, it wasn't Gage Redmond. It was the defensive end, number 2 for Mount Pleasant.
Number 2 for the Tigers, that is Noah Berryman. So Robinson is going to go for it. 4th and 6 from the Tigers 34-yard line. 10:15 left in the first. Now they switch quarterback, and now they take a timeout. Coach Glass confused, so he take a timeout.
And Shakad, I think what you saw right there was Berryman. He was fundamental what you teach him to do, break down and slide the defensive or the offensive man down, make him break it back. When he broke it back to the inside, those 2 linebackers, and Bailey Dry was there to seal it off.
That is how you play defense. If Berryman didn't come forward and put a pressure on Reed probably has the corner and perhaps score a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, that was just good fundamental defense, and that's what we've grown to know over the years here with Coach Johns. His kids just play good fundamental football.
And Robinson is going to go for it. And
guys, we've already got a score coming in from Northwest Cabarrus. Tyrese Shady Blake takes the first play from scrimmage, 69 yards. Alvaredo's point after, 7-0 Northwest Cabarrus over East Rowan.
Good job.
Yep. Caldwell is the quarterback. He's lined up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the left, 2 to the right, are empty formation with 10:15 left in the field. No snap! Tigers need to jump on it. Caldwell went down.
Lost it.
And there's a fumble. Miles got it.
It's thrown over and down.
Yeah, but won't make any difference because it's 4th down.
The low snap, that is what killed Robinson on that play.
Yep, it's tough to see these without the lights being on here.
Pretty good starting position for the Tigers. They're on 46-yard line. 1st and 10. 10:07 left in the first quarter. No score.
And that was a good play by number 54 from Mount Pleasant, Gage Redmond, who blew that up and got in for the sack. Good play, young man.
Tigers on a jumbo formation. Parker and Gilmore, the wide receiver, split to each side of the field. D'Aquila ended off to Overbay, ran into a multiple Bulldogs player and is likely to get back to the line of scrimmage. On the play, call it a 1-yard gain by Overbay. 9:50 left in the field. Still no score. But that is a big momentum shift for the Tigers.
You're absolutely right. That could have been a big swing for Jam Robinson if they can get something going, punch it in deep, or at least pin Mount Pleasant back, but they couldn't do anything with it.
Very much so.
Chance to Quilla here.
Yep. Ended off once again to Overbay. Better run, and look at him go. Took 5 Robinson Bulldogs to bring him down across the midfield to the Bulldogs 48-yard line.
And in comes Warren McClure here.
Sword and Show Tigers.
One thing about Overbay, he can pick at his dad. He can say, Dad, you was one of them big hog mollies up front that had to block. I'm a running back.
Approaching the 9-minute mark left in the field. No score. Tigers on the move. Sword and 3 from the Bulldogs 47-yard line.
I think what you're going to see right here is you're going to see Warren McClure off tackle.
And they're definitely in 2-down territory. The Quilla get the snap. The Quilla is going to throw.
Nice block by Warren McClure.
And that is a catch. That is enough for the Tigers. First down.
Good
Throw
job.
to Landon Parker.
Yep, good job by Warren McClure to pick up the late backside blitz.
Yep. So the Tigers are not afraid to throw the ball. Wilson 10.
That's what you want, Shaqad, out of your running back, is be able to block too.
Definitely. 11-yard gain replay. Felson 10 Tigers from the Bulldogs. 26-yard line. 8:34 left in the first quarter. Gilmore line up in one-on-one coverage. Defended by Desmond Williams. That might be a mismatch. Instead, it's the end off to Overbay. Overbay, look at him go.
That was Warren McClure.
You're right.
McClure with a quick step through that hole
No,
and got to
actually,
the second level.
That is Berryman.
No, that was number 2, Warren McClure. It should be.
McClure's 3.
I'm sorry, number 3. Then that was Berryman.
So we all got jacked up on the play. Good run by Berryman.
Was that 2 or 3? I couldn't tell who it was.
Outstanding run by Berryman. 8-yard gain to the Bulldogs 28-yard line, approaching the 7:56 left in the first. No score. The Tigers on the move. Empty formation. The Quilla going to throw. Going to Parker. I throw. Just I throw. Would have been a first down, but just missed him by a yard.
Pretty good coverage. They had him bracketed, so he had to throw it up high or else loop it in. When that man behind him, he tried to zip it in.
Yeah, and if he'd have caught that, he'd have paid for it.
Yeah. Turning to Tigers from the Bulldogs 28-yard line. They need to get to the Bulldogs 26-yard line for first down. 7:48 left in the first quarter. Shaqad Bartal, Chris Adson, Mark Clemens are bringing you all the action from Tiger Stadium. Empty formation for the Tigers. No fullback set to block. The Quilla get the snap. Hand it off. Looks like that is Berryman.
Did he get? Let's see the spot here.
Now he's short, I believe. So
Yeah.
you got fourth down coming, probably with about a yard and a half to
Yeah.
go.
Notice, not even questioned by Coach Johns. He's going to go for it.
Putting in a couple extra backs. They're probably going to go jumbo on this, or at least that's what it looks like.
It looked like he put in Robert Taylor.
Yeah.
Number 31. Who else did he put in?
Probably Gage Redmond.
76 checked in at one of the.
76, that will be
And he's checking
Michael
in.
Tyler.
He's checking. It looks like he's going to be at one of the offensive line positions.
This is going to be a running play for the Tigers.
Yeah, 76 check tackle eligible, Mark.
Jumbo formation. That is going to be first down.
It's close. It's
Second
close.
effort got him.
I think where they're coming in from the side to mark it, it's going to be enough. If it's inside the 26, which it looks like it is.
Let's see.
Was that Overbay with the carry?
Well, that might be Taylor. First down. Just got it by the inch.
They're staying jumbo big here, it looks like.
12 and 10 Tigers. The powerful running back by Tyler. 12 and 10 on the Bulldogs 26-yard line. He got exactly what the doctor ordered.
Landon Honeycutt checks in, number 42.
The powerful running back with 6:50 left in the first. Tigers on the jumbo formation. Lone wide receiver is Parker. The Quilla going to throw. Going to go to Parker. That is interception. Horrible throw. Q Reed get a block.
Ain't nobody going to catch Q Reed.
And he's going to score. 30, 20, 10, 5. Wow, he's tackled. He tackled late. Wow. He took his time. Q Reed should have scored.
Yeah, if he'd have cut off the right-hand side of his run, Shaqad, he picks up a touchdown.
Cody Thomas with the tackle, but that is not a good throw by the Quilla, to say the least.
No, that was he lollipopped it instead of zipping it.
And Parker was open. Under Truant. First and goal, Bulldogs from the Tigers 4-yard line. 6:31 left in the field. So momentum has been going back and forth.
And it looks like Chase Orrock's going to check in here at quarterback.
Yep. And Desmond Williams and Jari Young are the running back. Now line up in shotgun formation. Orick get the snap. And it off to Young. Young is tackled as
nice
soon as he
play.
got the ball. Good job to hold on to the ball. Good.
Number 30 in on the initial hit.
That is Galson Honeycutt.
Grayson Honeycutt.
Yep, Grayson Honeycutt.
And you probably remember that name. He was Rocky River Conference Baseball Player of the Year.
Had a really good season.
Yes, he did. He's having a good football season, too.
2 yard loss on the play. Orick. And it off to Williams. And Williams, luckily to hold on to his foot. That was a good, tough tackle by the Tigers.
Who got that? Gage Redmond.
Yep, Gage Redmond with the tackle.
Right now, the Tigers on the defensive front are defeating the Robinson offensive line.
Very much so. I think Robinson is in 2-down territory.
And, Mark, you know the game's won in the trenches anyway.
Third and goal from the Tigers' 5-yard line. Orick get a snap. Orick rolling. Throw! Nearly interception. Incomplete.
That was close to pass interference. He had his hand on his back.
And close to being an interception and close to being a reception. 4th down.
It's close to everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Robinson is going to go for it.
You know, if I'm Robinson here and the way this game's going right now, I believe I kick a field goal, get some points on the board.
It looks like that's what they're going to do. They're going to spot it down at about the 12-yard line. So 22 yards, slight left to right angle.
Brian Tenisk is going to kick the field goal for the Bulldogs.
You can't help but see him with them Dayglow green shoes on.
Yeah,
He sure does.
beautiful green shoes. Should be a short chip shot, but you never know. Low snap, nearly block. Wow,
Still good.
wow. So 5:25 left. NFL scored. Your new score: James Robinson 3 and the Mount Pleasant Tigers nothing.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Hi, this is Mark Plemons, editor of the Independent Tribune, your hometown newspaper here in Cabarrus County. We cover the county from Midland to Odell, from Mount Pleasant to Harrisburg, Concord, Kannapolis. We're your hometown newspaper. We hope that you'll subscribe if you don't already. It's about $1.50 a week. You can call 704-782-3155. Go to our webpage, independenttribune.com. And again, we hope that you enjoy our newspaper. If you got suggestions, hey, give me a call. The winning combination, Radio Free Cabarrus, the Independent Tribune, and Memories 98.3, Concord, Kannapolis.
So welcome back after Robinson 25-yard field goal to put them on top. 3-0. Tigers return the ball by Noah Berryman from the 5-yard line. Berryman tried to get a block settle for him. Look at him go. Still hold on to the ball. What a run. What a run by Noah Berryman.
Good job, young man.
To the Tigers 35-yard line. 41-yard line.
Did a good job picking his way. He let the blockers do their job on the sideline, and then when he got a little bit of an opening, he got that little burst.
12-10 Tigers from the own 41-yard line, trending 3-0, but it feels like it could have been 10-0 Robinson right now.
Yeah, Mounts dodged a couple bullets right here.
They sure
Definitely.
5:16 left in the first. Now they need to rebound as they need to clear the smoke away.
Yeah, the smoke's back again. Where's it coming from?
I think they got like a little smoke cannon down on the sideline somewhere.
The Quilla line up under center. And it off to Overbay. Look at them go. Wow, what a
got
tackle.
planted.
He got jacked up.
Right there's the machine, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Number
down
28 with a beautiful tackle for the Robinsons. That is Daquan Wiley. Outstanding tackle by Wiley. But 5-yard gain play. Not a bad run by Overbay.
No. I mean, if you're Robinson, you can't give up 5 yards a clip every time.
Definitely so. 2nd and 5, Tigers from the 146-yard line. 3-0 Robinson, 4:44 left in the first quarter.
Hey, we have lights up here now.
We
I
sure
can
do.
see my roster.
They pay for the bill. The Quilla going to throw, rolling to the right. The Quilla throw, caught by Parker, right at the spot.
They're going to give him right on the down marker. Looks like it's going to be a first down, guys. Looks like he's at the 49-yard line where he had to get just over 49.
Threw it right into the smoke.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm sitting here like, whoop, smoke's got me. I couldn't see it more.
12th and 10, Tigers from the Bulldogs. 49-yard line, 4:26 left in first quarter. 3-0 J.M. Robinson Bulldogs. The Tigers need to respond. Gilmore line up to the left side of the field. Parker line up to the right side of the field. 2 wide receiver formation. And an I formation for the Tigers. D'Aquila. And they have to overbay. He has a good grip. Look at them go. Across the 30. Across the 20. What a run. Garrett overbay. And there is no flag on the field. 1st and 10. Tigers. 29-yard run by Garrett overbay.
And you got to give props out to these big linemen up here. Number 72 for Mount Pleasant. That would be Ellis Horton. Young man, you were downfield blocking for your running back. He needs to take you out in the Subway after this here.
Oh, Pizza Hut.
Mount Pleasant don't have Pizza Hut. They got a Subway.
Yeah, but they can call in.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true. They do got Domino's. I'm
yeah.
sorry. They got Domino's.
Yeah, but they're not our sponsor, so don't.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Right.
I'm sorry. Pizza Hut. They can call
Right.
Pizza Hut. They'll bring it to them. Sorry
Yeah,
about
of
that,
course.
Mark.
They always deliver Pizza Hut to Mount Pleasant, Chris. I believe we have a timeout that's been called by the Tigers to regroup. That was a great run by Overbay, but a good tackle late by Desmond Williams. If he doesn't tackle Overbay, he definitely scores on the play.
Hickory Ridge on the board, 7-0 on a Michael Daniels run, and that's 5th play of the game. Again, a 7-0 score. Hickory Ridge over Independence.
You think Big Rick Sandage win the Big 22 Player of the Year?
He's behind right now.
Who's in the lead?
I don't know. But I just saw a post that it was that he was behind and trying to get people to vote for him.
So 1st and 10 Tigers. A touchdown here would go a long way for the Tigers. If you're Robinson, if you can make the Tigers kick a field goal, that will be a great win for them. Tigers a line up in an I formation. 2 wide receivers split to the left side of the field. That would be Gilmore and Parker. Overbay line up in the backfield. He get the end off. And he pick up a few yards on play to the 17-yard line of the Bulldogs. Garrett Overbay.
That's just a nice little run right there.
Yep.
He's got a little bit lean forward.
Yep.
Got a little update here. Nate Eisenhower's he's back this week from a separated shoulder from UNCC game when they played at UNC Charlotte. He separated his shoulder undoubtedly, so he's back this week.
That is a great news for Tigers Nation.
Yeah, that's why you hadn't seen him. I just, his dad's right down there. I was talking to him on Facebook, and I didn't even know he was hurt.
D'Aquila under center.
Ooh.
Robinson
Back at
jump,
him
no
to go.
flag. And now we will reset again. D'Aquila going to end it off to Overbay. And that play went nowhere.
Good play. They
Yep.
disrupted in the backfield, number 26 for the Bulldogs.
Daquan Wiley.
Yep.
Second
Daquan
tackle
Wiley.
for him.
I started to say Wally. I see they got their last names first here.
3rd and 10. Tigers are not in a field goal range, so they will need to pick up at least 7-8 yards to consider a field goal here.
Yeah, they don't have Darren Parker this year. They kicked them long field goals.
Or Austin either.
Yeah.
Or David. D'Aquila.
Oh.
Fumble! Oh my gosh.
Let's
Does
see who's
Robinson
got it.
have it?
Robinson should have it, but
D'Aquila dove back in there, but I don't know if he got it. I think
No,
Robinson
no,
does have it.
Robinson
got it.
that
The
is
running
not,
back, there was confusion between the quarterback and the running back. Looked like the quarterback wanted to hand off, and the running back thought he was going out in the pattern of the block, and it just rolled off his hip.
miscommunication.
Second big turnover for the Tigers. Let's see if Robinson takes advantage again. They got a 22-yard field goal for the 3-0 lead here with 2:34 left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
O'Rourke's back out at quarterback with split backs.
Reed line up next to him, as well as Young. Play clock down to 10. 2:24 left in the first quarter. 3-0 Robinson Bulldog. Orek, throw. I throw. Intended to Albany. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Robinson Bulldogs.
Shakad, you think your Panthers got a shot this week?
Definitely.
I had to give it to them. Their defense looking pretty good.
Yeah. No defense look like the Tigers. Cowden copy.
I think their defense is a little bit better. Take nothing away from the Tigers' defense, but
A 2nd and 10 Robinson Bulldogs.
I tell you, team, you got to watch out for the Oakland Raiders.
Definitely so. Oric get a snap.
Busted play.
Busted play, but this is the yardage on the play. but he paid for it.
Yes, he did.
3-yard gain on play.
I'm not sure if that was a busted play or they were just letting it play out, and he was just holding there to freeze the defense and just make a read.
Could have been, Mark. And Nate Eisenhower checks in on the defense for the first time, number 33.
They had a jet action through the middle, and then they had a crisscross in the backfield with the running back, and then he takes off straight up the field.
3rd and 6, Robinson.
What did they call that back in the day? A double reverse, buck double reverse or something like that? Where you cross your
I'm
running
not
back?
sure. No, it wouldn't be a double reverse.
And Caldwell is at quarterback. Ulrich line up in the shotgun. Low
Bad
snap once
snap.
again. Throw. What a catch. Fell
he
down
stayed
and
in
more
bounds.
by Noy Love. What a catch. What a catch by Love.
Good
George.
catch, and the defender missed a tackle afterwards.
1st and 10, Robinson. Tigers can ill afford to have missed tackles here.
That was number 3, Joel Kane, with
Yeah.
a reception.
And Caldwell still at quarterback, so he's probably going to throw it.
Chase Orrock lined up out to over here near us.
Yep. 3 wide receivers split to the left side of the field. Young line up next to Caldwell.
Jet
It's the
sweep.
end up to
Nice
Williams.
block right
There is
there,
a
young
penalty flag. It's coming back.
Nice play, Warren McClure.
Yep.
I think that may be
Legal
maybe
formation.
Yeah, you're right. While they're sorting out the penalties, give you a couple more scores. Weddington 10, Sun Valley 7. That's the first quarter score. Providence Day 12, Cannon School 7 in the second quarter. Charlotte Catholic 14, Monroe nothing. That's in the first quarter.
Illegal shift
Yep.
on Robinson.
Yep. Legal formation. That penalty took play right as the ball was snapped, so running back wasn't set. In motion.
Cox Mill having a big night at Central Academy of Technology and Arts. 21-0, 7:54 to go in the first quarter.
Wow. Good
Wow.
job, Cox Mill.
Yep.
Would that be their first win of the year?
No.
Now they beat Parkwood
Yep.
Okay.
in the game that you saw right here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
You
and
sure
the Q.
did. So 1st and 15, Robinson Bulldogs from the on 40-yard line, 1:08 left in the first quarter, 3-0 James Robinson Bulldogs. Caldwell in shotgun. He's rolling. He's under pressure. It's a screen.
Oh, that's a bad play.
Throw caught by Williams. Wow.
Nice block. No, by number 54 for
Gage Redman.
for Robinson. That's Herschel Brown.
Yeah. And Redman with the tackle for the Tigers.
Well, Redmond's having a day of it, ain't he?
He sure is, and that is a huge yard loss. Caldwell would have been better to throw the ball away.
Well, Caldwell sold that really hard. He ran, he looked the other way, and then he turns and just zips it back to his running back. And I'm guessing that Mount Pleasant's seen that on film.
Very much so. 2nd and 22, Robinson from the own 33-yard line, 56.5. Second left in the first quarter. Now Ulrich is at quarterback and shotgun. He gets a snap. It's a throw. Nearly interception! Interception by Berryman. Berryman across the 40, across the 30, 20, 10, 5.
We got a flag on the play right here, gentlemen. We got a flag on the
This
play.
is
See what it
Rodney
is.
Robinson.
Who was that picked off by? Was that Grayson Honeycutt? Number 10.
Number 10, that is Cody Thomas. Pardon me, Josh Downley.
Josh Downey.
Yep.
Let's see what the penalty is.
If that's on Mount Pleasant, that's big.
Yeah, and it's against Tigers.
Roughing the passer.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
going to be big.
First down. And
Well, I don't know. It's going to be 15 yards. It used to be an automatic first down, but they've taken that away now. So it's going to be 15 yards from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be just shy of the first down.
yeah, but that is a momentum shift.
Yeah, take 6 points off the board.
Very much so. For 2nd and short, Robinson. From their own 48-yard line, 42 seconds
I
left.
guess they did give them automatic first down. They're not supposed to.
Wow.
No, I think it's pass interference that's not automatic. I think
Ulrich.
the personal foul is automatic.
And shotgun.
Nice play.
What a play.
Was that Gage Redmond?
Yeah.
No, that was number 62.
Ooh, Wilcox
Chance Wilcox.
with the
or
tackle.
Silcox.
Yep,
Silcox.
Silcox. Beautiful tackle by
Yes,
Silcox.
it was. That's what they call old slam and slide. You hit him and slide out.
2nd and 12, Bulldogs. 18 seconds left in the first. They will have to run one more play. As Ulrich line up in shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers split to the left.
This is
one to
those
the
split
right.
veer, ain't it, Mark? Yep, those split veer right here.
Well, it's hard to say. They're split backs out of the shotgun. They could run a veer out of it, or they're going to just let the clock run out.
Yeah, I think so.
So Robinson lead the Tigers 3-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinded.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinded.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinded.com today.
The winning combination, Radio Free Cabarrus, the Independent Tribune, and Memories 98.3 Concord, Kannapolis.
Welcome back. Start of second quarter. Shaked Bartal, Chris Hansen, and Mark Clemens. It's 3-0. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs over the Tigers. The Robinson Bulldogs will face 2nd and 12 from the 146-yard line as Chase Oric line up in shotgun formation.
Yeah, they're in. I think Robinson's in a trips right pro set here.
Tigers on a 4-3 defense.
They're in a cover 3 now.
Ended off to Williams, and decent yardage on the play right to the 50-yard line. 4-yard gain play. Sold an 8. This is a big downhill only in the game. You don't want to go down 10-0 if you're Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that's going to be, what, the 49-yard line here?
Yeah.
Just shot. Well, it's right on the 49.
So it looked like 3rd and 7, guys.
Yep. 11:32 left in the second quarter. Oric still at quarterback, still line up in a shotgun.
He's going to get another play.
Yeah. This might be a running play. Now the switch. Young moved to the left. And it's the end of quarterback keeper. What a tackle. What a beautiful open field tackle by Redman.
No, that was number 42, Shakad.
Honeycutt.
Landon Honeycutt. Nice open field tackle anyway.
Yeah.
Going to force a punt.
If he doesn't make the tackle, guys, he has a first down. Oric. So Robinson will punt. 4th and 7. 10:50 left in the second quarter. Berryman and McClure, the return man for the Tigers. TeQuint is the punter. Low snap. Nearly block.
Get out of the way.
Take a Robinson bounce. Right at the 15-yard line. It looked like the Tigers had a pretty good chance to block the ball. The punt, and for whatever reason, they didn't put their hands on the ball. If they did, that punt is definitely blocked.
Really good job by the punter. He caught that on the short hop. Got the kick away quickly.
Yeah, excellent punt.
Mount Pleasant probably had a return on, so they didn't have anybody up close to the football.
But that's a nice job again by the Mount Pleasant defense to turn them away.
Yeah. Now they need to put points on the board.
Yeah, if you're Coach Johns, you got to get it going right here.
Definitely.
Quick.
Open up the playbook, Coach Johns.
Probably going to be pretty conservative. You're down on the 10 or 11-yard line. They're going to try to pound the ball probably. Maybe take a shot downfield off of a play fake.
Overbay line up in the backfield. Garrett Overbay. Enough to Overbay. Overbay with a good run, and then it's close. That is a good tackle by Q Reed. If he doesn't make the tackle, I think Overbay is still running, but excellent run, 7-yard gain play.
I don't know, Q Reed pretty fast himself. I believe if Q Reed, that would have been a good foot race to see between Q Reed and Overbay.
Great run by Overbay. 2nd and 3 Tigers from the 17-yard line. 10:04 left in second quarter. Still 3-0 J.M. Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. Empty I formation for the Tigers. The Quilla ended up once again to Overbay. Switching field. Look at them go. He might go. 40. Is it right
Q-Reed's
behind?
gonna run him
50,
down.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Right inside the 10-yard line. What a run. Landon Overbay. First and goal. Mount Pleasant Tigers first and 10. Just short of the 10-yard line. A bad spot.
Shakad, you see, he knew Q Reed was behind him, and he covered up the ball with the opposite hand. That's a great job because Q Reed was trying to knock it loose.
Great run by Overbay.
Yes, it was.
That's always the danger when you got somebody running you down from behind. You don't want to get stripped away, and that's a good job of protecting the football.
Yeah, because I guess he felt the backside pressure coming and put his hand over the football.
50-plus yard by Overbay. He's approaching the 100-yard mark here.
Now we got the big boy in back here.
That is Berryman. Noah Berryman.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, that is Warren McClure. McClure!
Close.
His foot in last second. Otherwise, he would have danced his way to the end zone.
Yeah, that's Warren McClure right there. Here comes the big boys in right here.
Yeah, they're going jumbo now as they got inside the 5.
Here come Anicut. 8-yard gain on play by McClure.
Radford's checking in too, it looks like.
Yeah, and we have a whistle measurement timeout or equipment timeout.
Somebody called a timeout.
Equipment timeout.
Jan Robinson took a timeout.
So that's the Bulldogs' second timeout, I believe, taken here in the first half.
Yeah, you're right, Mal.
But it's a big situation here. They've gotten gashed with a couple of big runs. They get a 50-plus yard run. And we do got a player shaking up down near the goal line, too.
That is Q Reed.
Yeah, so the training staff down there attended to him. Of course, he's had some injury this season. And, it may be something that's nagging or they may just be attending to him. But he's on one knee and now up. He's going to go to the sideline with the training staff for Robinson.
Yeah. And Coach Glass is meeting him halfway, which is a great sign.
Joe Habina covering the game tonight for the Independent Tribune. 70-yard run. Boy, he ripped off a big one.
Who, Joe Habina ripped off a 70-yard run?
Joe can run. Joe can run.
Joe over there pumping his fists. I hear you.
70-yard run by Joe Habina.
Jamal Horton's telling him it's your nickname in the newsroom today.
Hey, the bad part is he's as old as I am. Probably he's going to need an oxygen tank after that 70-yard run.
2nd and 3, Tigers from the Bulldogs. 4-yard line, 9:20 left in the second.
Oh, they dropped the. Oh.
Let's score a touchdown.
Who powered that in?
Then Honeycutt, touchdown, Tigers.
Was that Landon Honeycutt?
Yep, it is. Number 42, the Beast, in the middle. 4-yard run. You cannot stop a Beast. Touchdown, Tigers. Eric DeVito is going to kick the extra point for the Tigers. All set up by the 70-yard run by Garrett Overbay.
Oh, I thought it was Joe Habina that got the 70-yard run.
Here come the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is no good.
No good.
So 9:16 left in the second quarter. Mount Pleasant 6, Robinson 3.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy with great locations in Concord, Kannapolis, Mooresville, and Charlotte to serve you. They've got free delivery, free shipping, and they can save you money on your prescriptions. Hey, give them a call, or you can go to their website. That's www.cannonpharmacies.com. Cannonpharmacies.com, your hometown drugstore. Great service, friendly people. The people you need to see for free delivery, and your pharmacy is Cannon Pharmacy. The winning combination, Radio Free Cabarrus, the Independent Tribune, and Memories 98.3, Concord, Kannapolis.
And we are back after a 4-yard touchdown run led by Garrett Honeycutt, returned by Josh Albany. Albany looked like he's going to lose yardage. He's dancing to the left, he's dancing to the right, and
nice cutback.
Nice
now you're gonna
cutback,
be punished.
but he paid for it.
Good piece of running to pick up some yardage here.
Yeah. Good run by Robinson.
Nice tackle by number 22 from Mount Pleasant.
That is Shane Roland. First and 10 Bulldogs. Pretty good field position for them. They're on 37-yard line. 9:01 left in the second. Still 6-3 Mount Pleasant Tigers. Caldwell back at quarterback lineup in shotgun formation. Changing the play. Play clock down to 17, so it still has plenty of time. Williams line up next to him. He's in the shotgun. Low snap. Throw. Nice catch. That is a nice catch by Joe Kewen.
Josh Cowan.
Yep. The tackle.
North Davidson 21, South Rowan nothing.
Short gain and play. 2nd and 1.5 for the Bulldogs from their own 46-yard line. 8:56 left in second. Still 6-3 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. Caldwell in the shotgun. Caldwell throw. I throw. Caught by
nice
Albany.
block. That was close to a hold out there.
Should have been, but they didn't throw it. So it didn't appeal. 12th and 10. Robinson right at midfield. 4-yard gain and play. They need 3. They got 4.
Warren McClure on the stop.
Yep. 8:44 left in second. Still 6-3 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead.
Cade McDonald checks in.
Yep. Defensive back for the Tigers. Caldwell is in shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. Caldwell looks like he's going to go to the right. It's an eye throw. Incomplete.
That's pass interference. He had his hands all over it.
Yeah. The question is, was it uncatchable?
There's no such thing as in high school. If you touch the receiver after the quarterback, Shakad, after he throws the ball, it's automatic pass interference.
Intended to Williams. Williams is a speed still, so that is not necessarily a bad penalty.
Yeah, but that's 10-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Cox Mills scored again. Chargers 28. Cata nothing.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to be a big-time score. Is that still in the first quarter?
I think so.
Wow. Cox Mills is playing all those starters tonight, so it's a great game for them to warm up for next week. Big game.
Who they got next week?
I believe Northwest.
Yeah, that'll be a good ball game.
Yeah.
I think I like the Trojans in that game.
12th and 10. Robinson from the Tigers 40-yard line. 8:25 left in second quarter. 6-3. J.M. Robinson training. Caldwell in shotgun. Caldwell with the throw. That ball looked like it was deep. Somehow it was complete to Joe Kewen. Good tackle.
By
On the
number
spot.
11.
Yep. Fisher Fur.
Fisher Fur.
Five-
Key Fur son right there.
5-yard gain and play.
Told you I knew everybody down here and the kids.
Approaching the 8-minute mark. Left in second. An entertaining first half so far.
But team's gone back and forth a little bit. A couple of turnovers. And big touchdown call back on an interception after roughing the passer.
Very much so. Caldwell. That is a play
That's a block in the back right there.
And it's coming back.
We got like 4 flags on the play.
Well, here's the thing, though. If he doesn't make that block, his quarterback takes a big hit. He shoves the man out of the way. He'll take the penalty rather than take a big hit on his quarterback.
Definitely, very much so.
Got a lot of feedback, gentlemen, for some reason.
It's. I think we got a wire or something crossed that's hissing.
Okay.
I don't know that it's necessarily going out on the.
That is a big penalty against Robinson.
Mark, I agree with you on that. He didn't want his quarterback to take a big shot like that, so that's probably a good penalty.
And that was a play dead from the beginning. He was intended to.
Now Caldwell made the read whether or not he wanted to risk that long throw across the field. When he took a look and he didn't like what he saw, he was going to get what he could get.
2nd and 15, Robinson.
Oh, that's a motion on number 22.
Williams.
He can reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can reset. He can reset.
Yeah. Play clock down to 10. 7:42 left in second. Caldwell with the throw. Incomplete. Incomplete. Intended to Kewen. Caught the ball out of bounds in high school. If you catch the ball out of bounds, that is incomplete.
Same thing with the pros in college, too.
Except in the pro, you can have the red flag.
And it's still, if it's caught out of bounds, it's still incomplete.
Shakad tries everything he can to get that red flag, don't he?
I have something red in here, so I can throw it.
Grayson Honeycutt checks back in here.
Yep.
Free safety.
Jordan 15 Bulldogs. Here comes the snap. Caldwell
That's a hold.
running.
Oh!
Really deception.
Nice lick by number.
Fisher fell.
Was that Fisher Fur?
Yeah. But fell.
No, that was number 33, Nate Eisenhower with the pressure.
In the secondary, though, I think Fur's the man who got the ball and just deflected it away.
And
okay.
And actually, he put his team in risk by tipping the ball away because that ball was nearly caught by Robinson.
Yeah, but that was excellent pressure by Nate Eisenhower.
Yeah. The Queens is going to punt it. 7:41 left in the first, second quarter. High snap. And Tigers nearly blocked it.
He's blocked into the punter, so there's no roughing the punter there.
Yeah.
I don't know that he made contact, though.
I think
the punter's got to go down if he wants to get that call, too. And it looked like he just spun around.
I don't think they're teaching acting in Robinson High School.
They got drama class. I do know that.
They got ROTC because when I went out to talk to Joe Thursday morning, they had the entire kind of lobby area out in front of the office, everybody was marching.
Oh, that they was in trouble.
First kid I see walking into J.M. Robinson has a Hickory Ridge wrestling shirt on.
Wow. So you had to do 50 push-up. So Felton 10 Tigers, they're on 18-yard line, 7:21 left in second quarter, 6-3. Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead.
And you're going to see them bust it off tackle right here again.
Yeah. Overbay lineup in the backfield. It's a straight hand off to Overbay. Overbay with a good run. Look at him go. And he was tackled from behind. Otherwise, he would still be running. Outstanding run by Overbay. 12-yard gain will be enough for Tigers. First down.
I think he's nearing the 100-yard mark.
Yep. He's a stud in the making.
Yep. And you got to be pretty good to come in and take the starting job away from Warren McClure.
Yeah, and Aiden Radford.
Yep.
And Anicott, Landon Anicott. The Felton 10 Tigers from the on 40-yard line, 6:52 left in second quarter, still 6-3. Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. The
Oh, nice block.
And it off. That is look like Berryman.
Nice block by number 77 for Mount Pleasant. That's going to be
Desmond Barnett.
Dustin
Barnett.
Barnett. Yep.
It's a loss if he doesn't get that little kick-out block.
Yep.
And
Very
short
much.
gain now.
I mean, 2 yards is better than a 4 or 5 yard loss.
Definitely, especially when you have the Mike Schuler playbook. The Quidler lineup under center. Overbay lineup in the backfield.
Play action.
Going to throw it to play action to Parker. Switch field
that's
pass
pass
interference. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs.
Got a piece of his jersey, turned him around.
That is actually a good penalty. Because if there is no interference, Parker catch the ball and it's one-on-one against the defender. I think Parker scored on the play.
Yeah, that penalty was on. We're not going to call the young man's name. We'll just say his number 10. Won't call
Hickory
his name.
Ridge 10, Independence nothing. That's a second quarter score.
Andrew Ardlack, the defender for the Bulldogs with the interference.
Coach Seidel's got them playing good up there in Hickory Ridge. They're undefeated, aren't they?
Yeah, 4-0.
I think they'll fare fairly well in that little conference they're in.
Well, they've got two really, really good teams in that conference in Butler and Myers Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they can play with Myers Park. Butler's a different story, but I think they can play with Myers Park.
Butler is down this year. The 4A overall is wide open for Hickory Ridge to take it.
And they've got a talent to do it.
They sure do. Felton 10 Tigers from the on 47-yard line, 6:11 left in the second. That is a good run by Overbay. Look at them go. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He should have been stopped way behind. And he's keeping fully alive for another 7-yard run. Send the tape to Larry Fedora right away with UPS. What a run.
I'll tell you what happened. Number 88, the tight end, fell down. The defensive player fell on top of 88. Overbay fell on top of the defender, and you're not down.
Right.
So he just pushed up off of him, got back up, and kept running.
17-yard run. Felton 10 Tigers from the Bulldogs 40-yard line. 5:42 left in second. DeQuila ended up to Overbay.
Nice cutback, young man.
That is a good run. He should have been stopped for 3 yards. And he picked up 5 yards on the play. Outstanding run by Garrett Overbay.
In checks Nate Eisenhower for the first time on offense.
Yep.
He checks in for number, is that 25 he's checking in for?
Yep, Overbay.
Got another touchdown for the Chargers. 11:26 left in the first half. Cox Mill 35, Central Academy of Technology and Arts, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, he's checking in as the tailback right here. Let's see what Nate Eisenhower can do here. Probably his first run.
This might be a passing play. Actually, it's a running play to Eisenhower.
Never could really get upfield, guys. He got a yard and a half, maybe two, as he just kind of picked his way along.
And the Robinson player is down.
He took what the defense gave him, Mark.
Young is down. Jari Young.
Holding his left leg.
Yeah. The Tigers have a third and short coming up. Definitely in a 2-down territory.
I think the running backs coach is telling him, cut that ball back up to the right and you get some more yardage.
Yeah. So the Cox Mill is 7 points away from running clock.
Hickory Ridge has scored again. Ratliff to Cruz, 20-yard pass. McMillan with the kick, 17-0. Raging Bulls, 8:50 left in the second quarter at Independence.
We're still waiting for Concord score. I'm sure Chris is very nail-biting, waiting for the Spider score.
Last I saw from Concord was 6-0 Spiders over West Rowan.
Yeah, the Spiders are underrated, team-wise.
Early second quarter, A.L. Brown and Davie County, up in Davie County, 7-7.
Wow, that's a big-time game right there.
Mallard Creek 10, Vance nothing. That's a second quarter score.
Wow.
It is in the second quarter with Concord leading West Rowan 6-0. That's the last score we've got.
And that's a non-conference game this year, correct?
Yes, it is, yeah.
They're going back to the old, where it was, the northern Piedmont and the southern Piedmont?
Well, there's always been a North Piedmont and a South Piedmont. It's just a matter of who's in those conferences.
Yeah, but it was great.
So the South Piedmont now is all Cabarrus County schools.
Okay.
Great to see J.R. Young walking on his own feet.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Nate Eisenhower still at the tailback slot here.
Yeah. And it's the end after Eisenhower. Going to be close to first down. Second effort. Should have him. And he does. First and 10. Tigers, you need 4. He said, I will pick you 6. Coach Johns. First and 10 Tigers from the Bulldogs. 28-yard line.
Tigers lined the fullback up behind the left guard. Then they moved him across almost like they're pulling a guard. And he comes up in the hole, clears the way, and he just goes straight down the field for the first down.
Is that Warren McClure or is that
That is McClure and Parker and Gilmore, the long wide receiver, split to each side of the field. It's a throw. D'Aquila to Parker.
Nice look.
What a catch! What a catch! What a catch! Touchdown! Tigers, 28-yard bomb by D'Aquila. Parker made a tremendous adjustment. The corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Mount Pleasant Tigers.
What a nice look off by Chance D'Aquila. He looked towards the visitor sideline, turned back, pumped the ball. I think that pump that he put in is what freed Landon Parker.
Definitely, but outstanding adjustment by Parker.
Yes, it was. Nice catch.
The safety couldn't get over in time once he kind of looked the way of the far side of the field.
Yeah, and he bit on the pump fake too.
They have good chemistry working, D'Aquila and Parker. Tigers are going for 2. That looked like it's Eisenhower standing in the backfield.
No, that's 42 Landon Parker. Landon Honeycutt, sorry.
Quarterback sneak! D'Aquila!
Did he get in?
No. So 3:47 left in second quarter. Your new score, Mount Pleasant Tigers 12, James Robinson 3.
Hi, this is Mark Clemens, editor of the Independent Tribune, your hometown newspaper here in Cabarrus County. We cover the county from Midland to Odell, from Mount Pleasant to Harrisburg, Concord, Kannapolis. We're your hometown newspaper. We hope that you'll subscribe if you don't already. It's about $1.50 a week. You can call 704-782-3155. Go to our webpage, independenttribune.com. And again, we hope that you enjoy our newspaper. If you got suggestions, hey, give me a call.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options for pre-planning. You can relieve your family of the burden of making those decisions in a time of emergency. Call Wilkinson Funeral Home, 704-786-3168.
The winning combination, Radio Free Cabarrus, the Independent Tribune, and Memories 98.3 Concord, Kannapolis.
And we are back with the Swickly kick by Mount Pleasant, went out of bounds. So first and 10, James Robinson Bulldogs from their own 35-yard line.
And Shakir, I think Mount Pleasant's starting to gain a little control here.
Yeah, Coach Johnson is making running plays fun again.
And Mount's going to are they going to make Mount re-kick this thing?
I'm not sure why.
I'd take the ball at the 35.
Yeah.
They want to get it into those return men's hands.
If I'm out, I'll squib kick it again.
Well,
no, they're putting it back at the same spot, looks like.
Yeah.
Well, no, what are they doing?
Kicking it.
They kick it from the 40.
Okay, from the 35.
I dare an onside kick. I know Coach Johns doesn't like to gamble, but I would try it because Robinson is not going to anticipate it.
They got 5 men up on the line. So I think they got plenty up there.
Yeah, but they ain't got the good hands people up there.
Williams standing at his own 19-yard line, getting ready to return it. And it's the long returnable kick by Williams from the 17-yard line. Desmond Williams tried to get a block set up for him. Look at him go. Williams across the 50-yard line, switch field. He might score. Williams now going around, going backward to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Desmond Williams, what a run. Wow.
That's just a lot of arm tackling that Coach Johns is going to address.
Yeah.
Dawson Williams.
What a run, young man.
Yeah, beautiful run.
Coach Johns is hot. Look at him down the sideline. He is hot.
Tigers took some bad angles.
Yes.
There were some bad angles on that, and they missed him a couple of times simply because they didn't take the right angle.
Looked like they outran the coverage, that play.
Coach Johns was yelling at his, I guess, his special teams coach.
So Felton goal Robinson from the Tigers 10-yard line, 3:15 left in second, 12-3 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. Caldwell in shotgun. Caldwell ended off to Williams. Williams will score a touchdown untouched. Desmond Williams 12-yard gash. Touchdown right to the middle, and we have a ball game once again.
And Coach Johns is still upset. I think somebody's going to get it when they get in the locker room. What do you think, Shakad?
Probably.
He said probably.
But Coach Johns will give them a Pizza Hut as a reward.
Yeah.
So,
and that's what I like about Coach Johns. I've known him for years. He's as fair and equal to his players as they come. He reminds me a lot of Coach Smith, at Concord. He treats his players the same, treats them with respect, but he gets in their butt too when they need to get in their butt.
well, Tompkins is going to kick the extra point. I snap! Nearly blocked.
No good.
No good. So missed extra point. So 3:10 left in second quarter. Mount Pleasant 12. Robinson 9.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy with great locations in Concord, Kannapolis, Mooresville, and Charlotte to serve you. They've got free delivery, free shipping, and they can save you money on your prescriptions. Hey, give them a call, or you can go to their website. That's www.cannonpharmacies.com. Cannonpharmacies.com, your hometown drugstore. Great service, friendly people. The people you need to see for free delivery, and your pharmacy is Cannon Pharmacy.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
And we are back after a 12-yard touchdown run by Desmond Williams to put Robinson closer. Here come the Tigers. Here come Noah Berryman with a return. What a run. What a run back. This
Nice.
game has been going back and forth like a chess battle. Great run.
Yes, it was. Very good run.
To the 27-yard line of the Tigers. It almost feels like the teams that will have the ball last will win the game.
It's possible.
Got a halftime score. Providence Day 25, Cannon School 10. That's at the half.
So Robinson was smart on previous play to take the penalty after all. Instead of having the ball at the own 35-yard line. The first and 10 Tigers. The on 35-yard line, 3:03 left in second quarter, 12-9 Mount Pleasant Tigers. Overbay with the end off. Overbay, there is a penalty flag. It's coming back.
I think that's Warren McClure right
Yep.
there.
Pardon me, that is McClure. No, that is Berryman.
Yep.
Looks like it's against the Tigers, the penalty flag.
Noah Berryman on the carry.
But it's all coming back.
Holding.
Yeah. Offense. Tigers are playing slappier tonight so far.
Look at the kid sitting in the tiger paw across the way there.
Yep. It's pretty cool. I like the way they've redone their stadium here and put the Tiger Paw and the MP out there.
It's a beautiful stadium.
Yep.
And Larry Honeycutt Field.
Now, next they need live Tigers when the team run to the field.
Wow.
The first and 20 Tigers from the own 25-yard to 50 left in second quarter, 12-9 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. The Quilla under center. Overbay in the backfield. The Quilla going to throw. Throw, caught by Parker. Parker tried to make a juggling move. And what a job! What a job, and he took it late. Knee it. Late.
No, I think that's a clean hit. He's right on the sideline, tippy-toeing down the sideline, and he just cut his legs.
Yep, good tackle.
Outstanding run. Falls down. Landon Parker.
I hear you. Doing the Piedmont. Piedmont, and everybody hollers first down.
You typically don't pick up 25 yards on play, Chris.
Yeah, that's true.
And you pick up 26. He said, I'm going to get one more for Coach Johns. The Falls and 10 Tigers. They're on 46 yard line, 2:43 left and second, 12-9 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. DeQuilla ended off. That is Overbay. Overbay took a big hit. And he kept his foot in and picked up decent yardage on the play.
I think that's Berryman.
No.
No, that was Eisenhower.
Yeah. Tigers have 6 running back on the roster, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he picks up about 5.5 yards on that?
6 yard gameplay. To the Bulldogs, 49 yard line, 2:26 left and second. Tigers don't want to score too soon here. The Quilla line up under center. Eisenhower line up in the backfield. It's a straight end after Eisenhower. And he went nowhere. Tremendous tackle by James Robinson Duke. Bulldogs tackle by Nick Lynch, number 53 and company.
Yeah, 53 fought off a block, and he just plugged that hole really quickly.
Yes, he did. No, Eisenhower couldn't go anywhere.
2 yards lost on the play. Back to the Tigers' 49-yard line. 2 minutes left in the first half. Stay tuned for the Bend My Net Sharp Click and Drive halftime show here on Radio Free Cabarrus. We'll have scoring recap and preview the second half.
Mount Pleasant Band already getting ready to start playing.
Sure out. DeQuilla ended up to Overbay. Look at the Overbay go! What a run! Garrett Overbay close to a first down. I think he has it.
Yeah, he's at the 39-yard line. That's first down. And he's elusive, Shakad.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's that fast.
41-yard line of Robinson, which will be enough for another Tigers first down. At the 41-yard line, 1:30 left and second quarter. DeQuilla under center. Wide receiver split to each side of the field. He's going to throw. DeQuilla, throw. Incomplete. Intended to McClaw. That was a dangerous throw.
He threw it in a safe spot. He's going to throw it low so that the defender would have to come through the receiver to come back and get him.
That was the Tanner Gilmore.
Yeah.
And he just underthrew Tanner a little bit.
And Berryman checked in for Overbay. And they're getting ready for halftime display near the Tigers' goal line.
Parker splits down left here to the short side of the field.
McClaw split to the right side of the field. Berryman line up in the backfield. Fullback line up to block for him. And after Berryman. Berryman, look at him go! Oh! Lost his footing. Otherwise, he would have had enough for a first down. But outstanding run by Noah Berryman.
That was McClure that time. They confused us with this 2 and 3.
No, I think that is Berryman.
Oh, is it?
I think it is. I think it is too. Got a timeout with 1:14. We're going to stay right here.
Timeout Tigers.
Student body having a big time down below us, all dressed in red, white, and blue. And I think they were doing something just a minute ago. Everybody's just falling down all at once.
You got to be careful you don't hurt yourself.
Ring around the Rosie in the grandstands or what? But they all fell down. Somebody went flipping over the front railing.
Yeah, I think they're playing Duck, Duck, Goose, and somebody got the goose. Yeah.
So it's a third and short, Tigers, after the timeout, guys. And you're definitely in fall-down territory. Do you dare run the ball?
Oh, right here, you smash Mount football forward right here.
It's about 3.5. So it's been a pretty good first half. Low scoring, but very entertaining first half by both teams. Let's see what kind of play. Chance to quit a run. Tigers.
You got 2 downs to make it, so it's
2 down for the first down.
And let's see who's in the backfield. They got Eisenhower in the backfield, so they're either gonna go off tackle right or they're gonna come off tackle left right here.
McClaw and Parker are the wide receiver, split to each side of the field. Might be a throwing play. And it is. DeQuilla running, going to McClaw.
Oh. Did he catch it?
Did he catch it? No!
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete.
Wow.
Just out of his reach.
Wow.
Wow, I thought he called it.
Yeah. Do we have any red item to throw?
Yeah, but I think that's clearly a no kid, but it was close.
Very close. Closer than it appeared like.
Well, it was a double move, and on the second move, when he turned back up the field to head toward the flag, or the pylon, he was breaking open. And the good thing, he kept running. Sometimes you'll try to see him dive too quick. He ran through that play. So and here's the fourth down. Big play here. 4th and 2 from Robinson, 33-yard line. They need to get to 31 for first down. And it up to Eisenhower. Eisenhower, 1st and 10. Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Nice run by Nate Eisenhower.
Yep. He ran away from the defender. They came straight to the middle. He went to the left. 1st and 10 Tigers.
And one thing that I like to see is, kids represent with their dad. That was his dad's number here when he played here at Mount Pleasant.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
6-yard gain on play, guys. Robinson, 27-yard line. That is Eisenhower. Stiff arm. Look
nice
at him
stiff
go.
Arm.
Nothing much is doing on the play, but he gave him a nice stiff arm. And I believe the Tigers called the timeout as Andrew Allblack with the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Horlbeck did a good job fighting off that stiff arm and just took him to the sideline.
Tigers have 1 timeout remaining. 2nd and 8 after the timeout.
They're rubbing Eisenhower's shoulder. Let's see if I hope he didn't re-injure it.
Yeah.
Wow, the 50-50 is up to $500, they said. Wow.
Wow.
Mark, we might need to get a ticket or 3.
That's what they count on. The bigger the pot, the more people to put the money in.
We was down in Georgia this past weekend for the Braves game. The jackpot was $6,000.
Wow.
Somebody wanted, huh?
Did you win?
No, I didn't buy no ticket. Didn't want to spend my money on that, but somebody walked away with $3,300.
So let's see all the. Looks like Berryman is in the game. Also, Anikat, Landon Anikat. Wide receiver split to each side of the field. One of them is Cody Thomas, split to the right side of the field. Parker split to the left. It's
Tanner Gilmore right here. Oh.
The Quilla. Incomplete.
That's out the back of the end.
Yeah, threw that one away.
Good throw. Smart throw. He didn't have Parker open, so he decided to kill the play and throw it where no one can catch it.
We had Tanner Gilmore open on the other side. He should have pumped it back to Tanner Gilmore. He was wide open.
Robinson line was right up in his face, though. You're not really sure what he could see after that first look over to the sideline.
True.
He may not have had an alley to throw it through.
So 3rd and 8 Tigers from the Bulldogs 25-yard line, 24.1 second left in the first half. 12-9 Mount Pleasant Tigers.
They got to get the moving. They got 5 on the ball clock here.
And here comes the snap, just in time. The Quilla throw to
complete,
but to overpay. But that is not a good play. Didn't pick up enough yards, and clock is running.
I think they're gonna call timeout.
Yeah.
Ball might have been tipped. That was a little bit underthrown.
Yeah.
But they still picked up 5 off of it.
With Coach Glass is on the field giving instruction to his defensive player.
Mark, do you kick the field goal here, or do you try to go for it?
No, you don't kick. I don't know if they could kick from this distance. They have not had as good a kicking game this season as in some past years. So you got at least 2 plays, probably 3 or 4.
Well, it's 3rd and it's 4th.
Fourth. Yeah, you got it. No, you don't kick this. You go for it.
Yeah. And I won't be surprised to see the Quilla throw the ball.
Ratliff with another touchdown pass for Hickory Ridge, 3 yards to Brooks. Kick was no good. Hickory Ridge 23, Independence nothing. That's 2:46 left in the first half.
Wow.
Well, Seidell's got them boys rolling.
Yeah,
again.
Starting to crank up.
Again.
Garinger comes to Harrisburg next week, I believe.
Wow. No, I'm not going to say
Running
that because I don't want no kids to feel bad, but that's going to be a pounding.
Should be, but you never know.
If Garinger wins, I'm going to Hickory Ridge and pick on everybody.
The Quilla line up in a shotgun. The Quilla is going to throw. Going to Parkers. That is not a good throw on 4th down.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad throw because you turn over on downs right there, so that's not a bad.
It's safe. I don't think he intended to throw it as far as he did. My guess is he wanted to drop that one in toward the goalpost and just got a little bit too much on it.
Yeah. Let's see if Robinson take a knee. Doesn't look like.
I wouldn't. Take a chance to bust one. You got 1 or 2 plays. Throw something out in the flat and see if somebody can make somebody miss.
12th and 10 Robinson from their own 22-yard line. 19.8 seconds left in the first half. 12-9 Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead. Caldwell in a shotgun.
They're going verticals right here.
They're going to go deep. Caldwell, throw, nearly caught.
Incomplete.
Yep.
Threw short, 14.2 seconds left.
Intended wide receiver is Noah Love, number 7.
Yeah, they're going all verticals right here.
That play wouldn't gain the match even if he caught the ball.
Yeah, but get you a little farther down the field. You get out of bounds, stop the clock.
I don't know what kind of arm the quarterback for Robinson's got right here, but I'd pump it downfield and shoot it.
It's pretty good throwing arm, so we should wait and see.
The trip's right. One receiver left.
Yeah, I think they're going to go verticals again, Mark. For what verticals is, all the receivers just take off downfield. They could lead the running back out on like a little screen pattern here, too.
He's going to go deep. Caldwell, throw. Incomplete, wide receiver split. Now down to 9.7 seconds. So that play took 5 seconds off the clock.
Kakan broke out of that long, just squared out. The throw was short. If the throw is on target, he catches about a 15-yarder, steps out of bounds, and there's still 9 seconds left.
And you still have your timeout. So the goal for Robinson is to pick up around 20 on this play. Coming play. Caldwell and shotgun. Here come the snap. It's the handoff to Young. And nothing is much doing on the plays. That should be the last play of the first half, and it is. So it's halftime. Mount Pleasant 12, Robinson 9. Now stay tuned for the Ben Manet Sharp Click and Drive halftime show here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options.
Hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy, with great locations in Concord, Kannapolis, Mooresville, and Charlotte to serve you. They've got free delivery, free shipping, and they can save you money on your prescriptions. Hey, give them a call, or you can go to their website. That's www.cannonpharmacies.com. Cannonpharmacies.com, your hometown drugstore. Great service, friendly people. The people you need to see for free delivery, and your pharmacy is Cannon Pharmacy.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
You are always welcome at McGill Baptist Church in Concord. Dr. Steve Ayers is the pastor, and he invites you to worship on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m., and there's Sunday school right in between with classes for all ages. McGill Baptist Church is conveniently located at the corner of George Lyles Parkway and Poplar Tent Road. It's exit 54 off of I-85. More information is available by going to mcgillbaptist.org on the internet, or call the church office 704-788-1180.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina. Welcome back to Coach Larry Honeycutt Field at Tiger Stadium, where the Mount Pleasant Tigers and the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs battling. It's 12-9 here, and we're just talking in between the commercials here with Coach Soupy Campbell, who's here tonight with Memories 98.3. Ken Anderson with the call there. We were just giving some other scores. A halftime score between Mooresville and North Mecklenburg. It's North Meck 21, Mooresville nothing. We had that game last week with Cox Mill, and that's making Cox Mill look a little bit better. Mooresville down 21-0 against North Meck. That's Marty Paxton's Blue Devils there. So Lincolnton 21, East Lincoln 21, Lincolnton nothing. So lots of scores. Concord 9-0 over West Rowan. That's a halftime score. Landon Trott hit a field goal on the last play of the first half. John Von Cannon Perry Gabriel broadcasting that one on another channel here on Radio Free Cabarrus tonight. The band getting ready for Mount Pleasant. They got a lot of things going on. And Soupy Campbell headed back to the broadcast booth to give some updates on that. We appreciate Soupy stopping by to talk with us. Shaked and Chris are taking a break, and we're going to sit in here and listen to the Mount Pleasant band when they get ready to go. This is the BenMinot.com halftime report. If you're looking for a car, all you got to do is go to BenMinot.com, find the car you want, pick it out, arrange the finance, and they can even arrange delivery. That's BenMinot.com. There's 5 easy steps to buy a car at BenMinot.com. We're waiting on the band to get cranked up. They have got a lot of stuff to set up. And we want to welcome the audience that's joining us via Channel 21 and the educational channel. And the folks with Cabarrus County Schools, we appreciate the opportunity to work with them as always. So some of you may be listening to this game or seeing this game at a later date, and we do welcome you here to Mount Pleasant. They'll continue to get the things set up. Will also give us an opportunity to tell you that the Carolina Renaissance Festival starts next weekend. That cranks up on the 29th of September, and then it runs weekends through November, and again, or to late November. That's throughout the month of October. RenFestInfo.net will get you all the details there, and we'll have you more, tell you more about that as we get closer to the events there coming up. Henry Hutton says that it's just a big, big day for Northwest Cabarrus. He's tweeting out that 41-6 Northwest Cabarrus over East Rowan. Coach John Fitz Mustangs having back-to-back tough weeks against Cabarrus County schools. And, of course, John Fitz, a former coach at J.M. Robinson. He's now the coach up at East Rowan. Tigers played East Rowan last week. They've had some injuries. Central Cabarrus played East Rowan earlier this season, and it's a little bit different team than Central Cabarrus saw because, for one thing, their quarterback got knocked out, is not able to play. Not sure if he's done for the season or not, but he had some injuries against Central Cabarrus late. We're still waiting for the band to get cranked up. Looks like they've got just about everything ready, and we'll tune in and listen just as quick as they get to play here. The score is Mount Pleasant 12, J.M. Robinson 9. Some big plays in this ball game. A Q Reed interception set up a field goal. A big kick return for J.M. Robinson set up their touchdown. Mount Pleasant had a 70-yard run to set up a touchdown. They also had another touchdown after a nice drive. They had an interception for a touchdown call back for a roughing the passer. So it's been an interesting night here with a lot of big plays and a few mistakes on both sides. That still a very tight, tough ball game at 12-9. And now let's listen in to the marching Tiger Band of Mount Pleasant. the Mount Pleasant Tigers marching band here at halftime. Entertaining here, much to the delight of the home crowd. Our score here in the football game is Mount Pleasant 12, J.M. Robinson 9. We'll get Shaked back on mic here, and I think you've got some stats coming in from J.M. Robinson.
Yeah, we sure do. J.M. Robinson, first half rushing total only 24 yards. Outstanding defense by the Tigers. Catching-wise, receiving-wise, J.M. Robinson Bulldogs, 27-yard reception. So Robinson Bulldogs with just 51-yard offensive total in the first half. But yet, they're trailing 12-9.
Yeah, I mean, they're trailing. They're not playing bad, but I think Mount Pleasant just capitalized a little bit more than what Robinson is on the turnovers. But you got to give your hat off to Overbay. He's nearing 200 yards. He's, 159, I think they said he had in the first half. That's an impressive first half of rushing the football.
Yeah.
I don't care how you dice it or slice it. That's impressive.
The key for the Tigers, you need to get the passing game going a bit more and avoid turnovers. Tigers have 2 turnovers, Robinson with 1. And I expect this game to go down to decide in the last few minutes.
And Shakad, one thing you gotta let our viewers know too, and our listeners, if the touchdown to Mount Pleasant, the pick 6 hadn't been called back, this game is a little bit more out of hand than what it looks like.
Right, and the same we can say if Robinson
scores that early touchdown,
or even more, if Robinson decide to take the ball at the 35-yard line and not make the Tigers re-kick it, Desmond Williams with a pretty good run set the Robinson Bulldogs at the 12-yard line, and one play later, he scored a 12-yard touchdown. So both teams have a lot of missed opportunities, as Ron Rivera like to say, and it will come down to the wire this game.
Yeah, and one good thing about this game is you got 2 very experienced coaches. Coach John's been at it, better part of 20 years. He's going to make a lot of adjustments, and you're going to see his team come out. Same thing with Coach Glass, the defending SPC Conference champions. He's going to make adjustments. He's been at this for a while. I mean, these guys aren't rookies out here. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to get their coaching staff to make adjustments. You're going to see a lot better football game in the second half. Like you said, it's going to be a shootout. This is going to be a pretty good game. I think I agree with you, Shakad. Whoever's got this thing last is going to win probably.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark?
I think whoever takes charge early in the third quarter can decide how this game plays out. If the Tigers get the second half kickoff, can take it down the field, they can make it a 2-score game. That puts a little bit more pressure on Robinson. But if Robinson gets a 3-and-out, gets the football with good field position, they could actually tie or take the lead, and then it's just about anybody's ball game. But I think those opening 2 drives of the third quarter are going to dictate a lot of what happens here in the football game.
I agree with you on that, Mark. I mean, it's going to be whoever gets the momentum in early. I think you're going to see Mount. They received the ball here coming out in the second half, and I think you're going to see Coach Johns try to open that offense up a little bit more. But, guys, we're in store for a great football game.
We sure are a special team. I mean, both teams have missed a lot of extra points. Not a lot, but one each. We cannot blame it on Graham Gano tonight, but both teams with huge extra point miss. So this might come down to a kick, and we probably have the best game in the county tonight as halftime Northwest Cabarrus is leading the Israel Mustang 48-6.
Whew, Gentry's got them boys rolling over there.
Also, Echo Ridge at halftime at Independence 23-0. A.L. Brown at Davie County, Wonders 14, Davie nothing. And Concord playing baseball tonight. They lead the Falcons 9-0.
12-9 here. It's Mount Pleasant leading J.M. Robinson here on the BenMinot.com halftime report. We'll step aside, take a break. We'll be back with more halftime activities, getting really close to that second half kickoff. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus. And, of course, those of you joining us on Channel 21, we appreciate your tuning in. Radio Free Cabarrus and the High School Cube Game of the Week.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options for pre-planning. You can relieve your family of the burden of making those decisions in a time of emergency. Call Wilkinson Funeral Home 704-786-3168.
Hi, this is Mark Plemons, editor of the Independent Tribune, your hometown newspaper here in Cabarrus County. We cover the county from Midland to Odell, from Mount Pleasant to Harrisburg, Concord, Kannapolis. We're your hometown newspaper. We hope that you'll subscribe if you don't already. It's about $1.50 a week. You can call 704-782-3155. Go to our webpage, independenttribune.com. And again, we hope that you enjoy our newspaper. If you got suggestions, hey, give me a call. Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy, with great locations to serve you with free delivery. They're in Mooresville, 2 locations in Kannapolis, 1 location in Concord, and 2 locations in Charlotte. CannonPharmacies.com to get all the details. Of course, Cannon Pharmacy is your hometown drugstore. Cannon Pharmacy is your Medicare navigators. They can get your questions answered, and they can save you money. That's Cannon Pharmacy. Find out all the details, CannonPharmacies.com.
Cabarrus County's home for news, weather, and sports. This is Radio Free Cabarrus at RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
And welcome back, Shaked Bartal, Mark Clemens, and Chris Hudson here on the Ben Mainet Shop, Click and Drive halftime show. And we have official stat coming in courtesy of James Robinson Bulldogs, so we appreciate them providing to us. And we're talking about Garrett Overbay. So first half, an 11 attempt, he has 147 yards. He's averaging 13.4 per carry. In total, the Tigers' rushing yardage is 208 yards, which is extremely impressive. Receiving wise, the leading wide receiver for your Mount Pleasant Tigers is Landon Parker, who made 5 receptions for 65 yards. The lone wide receiver beside Parker who made a reception for the Tigers is Tanner Gilmore with 3-yard reception. And on defense, the Tigers have 1 sack. That came from Landon Anika, 12-yard sack, early in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Shaked, I think, we kind of made some predictions in the, in the pregame. And we said that, Overbay was going to be big. And I think, coming back off injury, I think Nate Eisenhower stepped up a little bit at running back and, had some key runs to, pick up a couple first downs for Mount. But I think it's been the chance to Quilla, Landon Parker show in the first half. Boy, are they on the same page, and they're getting more dangerous as the season goes on.
Yeah.
They've developed a nice 1-2 punch.
And we have a score from Cox Mill 56, and Central Academy nothing. I see on Twitter, for whatever reason, they posted Cox Mill 56, Cox Mill nothing.
Yeah, that's the Charlotte Observer's score there. Oh, literally, it is. I'm sorry.
Wow. See, if that was Independent Tribune, it'd be right?
Right.
Well, no, not necessarily. I throw
they're
us
sponsors, so
under
we got
the
to
bus
say
too.
they're right.
Yeah.
And
no, that's from Observer Prep's the Twitter account.
Yeah. And West Ryan with a 6-run homer to cut the Spiders' lead to 9-6. The extra point was not good. The shootout in Robert C. Bailey Stadium will, if Concord win, they will get a Pizza Hut and donuts.
Yeah, a victory donut over there.
Yeah.
John's going to get a victory donut.
Yeah, and Perry Gabriel as well.
I don't know if they'll feed Perry a victory donut.
I think they will.
We were just picking on you, Perry.
Yeah.
Hard to keep Perry away from the donuts.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to keep John away from the donuts, too.
I can say that when neither one of them are here. Joe Habino will defend me. Joe's covering the game tonight for the Independent Tribune. We appreciate all his hard work.
But, guys, one thing I've noticed about not only this game but the parity in high school football now in Cabarrus County has gotten more – it's more balanced and more equal. The better coaches have come back into the county, and they've really, Joey Glass has come in and done a great job. Gentry's doing a great job. What a job that McClamrock's doing over Central Cabarrus. So I think in the next year or two, you're really going to see these teams in Cabarrus County come back to the top the way they're supposed to be.
Definitely, and, remaining of the season, we made prediction preseason that Robinson, Echo Ridge, and Mount Pleasant have a chance to make a deep playoff run. And based on what we have seen tonight from both teams, I have a feeling we might need to make reservation for Chapel Hill come December.
Well, I can tell you Mount Pleasant is definitely going to be a contender in the 2A. I don't know so much about that 4A over there with Hickory Ridge. I mean, they got a lot of tough teams once they get into the playoffs. But I think you're going to see teams like Northwest, Central Cabarrus,
Robinson, Concord.
Well, Robinson and Concord is projected to be there. You're going to see, I think Northwest and Central is going to make a big run near the end of the season and get there. One of those teams are going to get themselves into the playoffs.
Yeah, and
I really, really like the way Northwest plays.
They're very underrated.
Yes, they are.
Tim Winters and the folks at Union County Football has got some scores for us, so let's give it those as Tim tweeted this one out. Cox Mill 56-0 over Cata, as you mentioned. Parkwood over Cuthbertson. Well, actually, Cuthbertson 10, Parkwood nothing. Marvin Ridge 21, Piedmont 14. Charlotte Catholic 35, Monroe 6. Porter Ridge and East Meck are all tied 21-21. And Sun Valley and Weddington, boy, they've got a Donnybrook going. It's Weddington 30, Sun Valley 29.
Wow.
And that is a fair staff score, I believe.
And Odo, Coach Odo or Otto don't coach it.
He's not there anymore.
I thought he retired.
So returning for the Tigers, getting ready to return it, is Landon Parker and Warren McClure.
And I think
Tariq is kicking it off with a returnable kick from the 15-yard line, returned by Landon Parker. Parker tried to get a crisp set up for him. Stiff arm, one player, another player.
Lots of flags come flying in.
I think there's going to be a block in the back on Mount Pleasant.
Either that or a face mask in the area.
That'll help Mount Pleasant if it's a face mask.
It's got to be face mask, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's going to help Mount out.
Yeah.
Great job by, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Scott. Great job by the Mount Pleasant band. I forgot to give them their props. Great job.
Yeah, that was a nice performance at halftime. Well, they're set. Look at all those decorations I think I got out on the field.
Outstanding performance.
That was some 80s music, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they were playing. One of them sounded like If I Were a Rich Man from Fiddler on the Roof, but some of the other stuff didn't. I'm not sure what it was.
Anyway, it was a nice performance.
I didn't hear any Lady Gaga or anything.
Big penalty against Robinson. First and 10 Tigers from the 42-yard line. Ended off to Overbay. Overbay ran into a Robinson player. And he picked up no yard on the play.
Yeah, that was a no gain there.
Yeah. Joe Kuhn with the tackle.
Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments defensively that J.M. Robinson's made.
Very much so. Let's see if the Tigers open up the playbook here a bit. Second play of the third quarter. The Tigers lead 12-9. 11:20 left in the third quarter. Over the Quilla under center. The Quilla pitch it to Overbay. Garrett Overbay with a good run. That is a pretty good run. That play developed out of nothing.
And you're gonna see Coach Johns right here, knowing him the way I do. If you can't stop it, he's gonna cram it down your throat.
7-yard gain on play.
I mean, you said he was averaging how many yards a carry?
13 yards.
If my tailback's getting 13 yards a pop, guess what? You're going to get a heavy dose of him all
we
night
have a
long.
whistle.
Official timeout?
And your player is down, Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah. Right at 45-yard line away from the play.
Kind of a hot, humid night. It could be a cramp or something.
Yeah, it looks like they're stretching him for a cramp. He's
up and he's walking.
Coach Glass comes out and says, we'll get your butt up.
Halftime, Statesville 24, Anson County 6. That comes to us from our friends at WAME in Statesville.
Wow. The Tigers face a crucial 3rd and 3 situation from their own 49-yard line. They need to get to the Bulldogs, Robinson Bulldogs, 49 for a first down with 10:52 left in third quarter, still 12-9. Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead.
That's a big third down coming up here.
Definitely so.
Yeah, they go to a single back set here. It's either McClure or Berryman.
That is Berryman, Chris.
Okay.
The Quilla pitch it to Berryman. Berryman get a block from Burnout, and Berryman will have enough for first down.
Who's that out there blocking for him?
Burnout. Dustin Belmont.
Yep, number 77.
Yep. That will be enough for Tigers. First down at the Bulldogs 46-yard line. 6-yard gain play. First and 10, Tigers.
If that green jersey's on, that would have looked like the Green Bay Packers. Just a toss, power, sweep. Got a lineman out in front, and the running back just puts his hand on his backside and follows him right up the field for the first down.
Go ahead, Shakad.
The Tigers have a pretty big offensive line. Aquila ended up once again to Berryman. Berryman, what a tackle!
Oh, he took some shots.
He got back to the line of scrimmage. Should have lost 3 on the play.
And what I was going to say, guys, is what a luxury this is for Coach Johns. You got 3 tailbacks, maybe 4 tailbacks with Overbay, Berryman, McClure, and Eisenhower.
And Radford also.
And Radford, yeah. I mean, you got 5 potential tailbacks that you could run multiple sets out of. I like what Mouse got right here. If they can just figure out some way to open it up a little bit.
Yeah, they can be unstoppable. The 2nd and 10 Tigers from the Robinson 45-yard line. D'Aquila is going to throw.
Nice step up.
Under pressure. Going to go to Gilmore. What? Oh, should have caught it.
Tipped around down there.
Yeah.
The defensive player got his hand on the ball, then it came back to the receiver, and the receiver is trying to catch that deflected ball.
Was that Tanner Gilmore?
Yep, it is. Q Reed on the defense.
This is Mount Pleasant's first punt of the night.
No, it's still down, so you don't punt it until.
Well, I thought it was 4.
Unless you play Madden, then you can punt it.
Ron Rivera might.
Yeah. I believe the Steelers have a play in the playbook to punt until down, so. But Coach Johns is not borrowing it. So 10 Tigers from the Bulldogs, 45-yard line, 9:16 left and third. D'Aquila. And it off to Eisenhower. Eisenhower!
Good tackle.
Yeah. Nothing much going on play. Yeah. That play was dead from the beginning. Now you have to punt it, Chris.
Q Reed with a good play. Q Reed recognized the play. He charged upfield, made the sure tackle.
And if the Tigers punt, that will be the first punt of the game. And they are going to punt as Landon Parker is the punter for the Tigers. He's on the field. Robinson is anticipating a fake. Dawson Williams and Q Reed are the return men for the Bulldogs.
And you don't want to kick it to Q Reed.
Good punt. I believe it did Robinson player.
No, it took a heck of a Mount Pleasant roll.
Yeah. Parker is asking for the flag. There's no flag for roughing.
He was blocked into him. That wasn't roughing. Quit complaining to play football. I'm just playing.
That is a great punt.
Yes, it is.
All the way to the Robinson 8-yard line. 8:21 left in the third. Tigers didn't score, but they changed the field position. Now let's see if they can get a stop here. First and 10, James Robinson from their own 8-yard line. 8:21 left in third quarter. 12-9. Mount Pleasant Tigers with the lead.
Let's see what kind of defense Mount comes out here with.
Oric is the quarterback. And it off.
Uh-oh.
That is Dawson Williams. Look at him go. 50, 40, 30. One guy to beat. And he will score a touchdown. James Robinson Bulldogs. 92-yard run by Dawson Williams.
And Shakad, did you see the play? Oric pitched it to the tailback or to the fullback. The fullback pitched it out to Williams, and he took it 92 yards to the house.
Yeah, that is not a good defense by the Tigers. They had a couple of missed tackles on the play.
That was a nice play by J.M. Robinson. What an adjustment.
Beautiful.
Robinson, great blocking on the right side of the line. They opened up a nice hole.
So Tariq is going to kick the extra point, trying to pull Robinson on top by 4. This is the Robinson Bulldogs' first lead of the game. Pardon me, second lead.
Yeah, they led 3-0.
Yep. Low snap, nearly blocked. But somehow we got it through. So 8:07 left in third quarter. James Robinson 16, Mount Pleasant 12.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus in Concord, North Carolina.
And we are back after Desmond Williams' 92-yard run to put the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs on top, 16-12 with 8:07 left in third. This is a returnable kick by Noah Berryman from the 10-yard line. Berryman ran into a Robinson player. That is a great tackle.
By number 13.
Yep, Bryson Fell.
Nice tackle, young man.
Yeah. I know we still have plenty of time left in the game, but right now, this coming drive for the Tigers could be a momentum shift. If they don't score and Robinson score again, could be dangerous.
Chicad, West Rowan's taking a 12-9 lead over Concord.
Wow. That is an entertaining game that you can listen on the adult channel on Radio Free Cabarrus tonight in the Cube. 8:01 here left in third. First and 10 Tigers from their own 28-yard line, trailing 16-12. The Quilla look like he's going to throw. Trying to go deep to Parker! Parker with the catch! Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it in the last second.
They said interception? Or what
that
did
is
they say? Oh,
wow.
They're going to say a fumble, I believe.
Wow.
Or interception or a fumble.
Wow. Wow.
It's a good call by the official.
I'm not so sure about that, Chris.
Yeah, it come off. It hit off his, tricked off his hand, popped up in there, and he picked it off.
That's a big play because big turnaround because that was a huge pass play if he catches.
Definitely.
Yeah, and he was wide open. He should, ball hits you in the hand, you got to catch it.
Well, even the great one dropped one.
True.
The first and 10 Robinson after the turnover. Ulrich to Desmond Williams. Williams! Decent run on the play. Give him 2 yards on the play. To the Robinson 42-yard line. Tackle by Aiden Radford, number 24 for the Tigers. So the big sequence here in the game. Oh, 7:16 left and third and counting down 16-12. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. Ulrich line up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the right. Ulrich. And it off to Jari Young.
Mount Pleasant blew that up.
They read the play well, and they met him at the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard gain on play. Numerous Tigers were on the field until the running back. This is a big tone down, guys.
Yes, it is. Catholic 42, Monroe 6.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys. Gage Redmond blowed that up from the start.
Yeah.
Called his name a lot tonight. That young man's having a great game.
Let's see, is that Caldwell in shotgun? It is. Chris Caldwell, now the quarterback in shotgun. He's going to throw. Throw. Nice catch. First down and more. What a nice catch. Number 13, Bryson Fell. First and 10, Robinson Bulldogs.
Nice play.
Yeah. And the Tigers 45-yard line. Tigers need to step up their defense here a bit.
And you've seen Coach Glass come out with more misdirection right here for Robinson. He's going more trips right.
Very much so. Tigers are playing 4-3 defense. A bit of confusion. Looked like Hugh Reed got the end off. Ulrich wasn't sure if he was supposed to keep it or ended up to Reed. Gave it to Hugh Reed on the play. Short gain on play, 1-yard gain on play. 40.
Morrison with the carry on that time rather than Reed.
Yeah.
I was confused. I thought it was Reed too.
A second.
Morrison just ran off, so he's not out there now.
And Williams is back in the game. And Williams get the end off, and he met by swirling Tigers after a short gain on play.
Who's on the bottom? Is that Gage Redmond again on the bottom of the pile?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gage Redmond again.
Now this was mirrored the last set of downs. They had 2 short runs and then a long situation on third down. See if they make a pass play here to try to convert.
And they're probably in a fall-down territory.
Could very well be inside the 42-yard line.
Caldwell is in shotgun. 2 wide receivers split to each side of the field. Williams and Reed split to the right side. And we have a whistle. I believe we have a timeout. And we do.
Yep, J.M. Robinson calls timeout.
Yeah.
O'Rourke was out there as the running back had both running backs out on the field at the same time. I mean, both quarterbacks out on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
Gives us an opportunity to tell you that the Carolina Renaissance Festival gets underway next weekend. That's over on the Cabarrus Mecklenburg County line. Go to renfestinfo.net to get all the details, and we'll have you some more information about that next week. But a fun time. Shaked likes the turkey legs.
Yep, me too.
All 3 of us, including Joe, so make it 4 of us.
I like the big ears of corn.
Have you ever tried that soup in a bread bowl?
Yeah, I've had that.
Is that pretty good?
That's all right.
I might have to try that this time.
That's too many carbs for me. You know better than that, don't you?
Yeah.
Caldwell in shotgun. Caldwell get the snap. Here come the blitz. Caldwell throw. What a catch by Williams. And close to scoring.
He's inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Robinson
I think
Bulldogs.
he's at the 3, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Boy, he broke wide open running. Looked like a post as he was headed back toward the middle of the field.
39-yard reception.
Yeah, it looked like a skinny post, Mark.
That was a dangerous throw. Looked like the Tigers read it pretty well. A first and goal, Robinson Bulldogs from the Tigers 3-yard line. 4:44 left in third quarter and counting down. 16-12. James Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. Oric now is the quarterback. And we have a flag. This might be against Robinson. Legal motion. Let's see.
They're pointing Tigers' way as far as Robinson. Nothing I say procedure.
Yeah. Tigers desperately need a stop here.
And if you're J.M. Robinson right here, you cannot afford a turnover.
Definitely. Even a field goal, you cannot get too far out of your field goal range. So Tigers need to prepare for the running play on first down especially.
Yeah, I think O'Rourke's going to hand it off here. He may roll out play action and try to hit a receiver in the end zone.
Williams line up next to Oric.
Well, they moved again.
Currid move.
No, the right guard moved.
Yeah, 5-yard. So first and goal, Robinson from the Tigers 13-yard line. 4:15 left in third.
Wow. I mean, Shaked, they're doing what you said they didn't need to do.
Yeah, moving backward.
You got really excited. You have this big third down conversion, gets you inside the 5-yard line, and you get back-to-back movement by the offensive line.
Let's see if the Tigers brings the outs.
No, they got to be conservative here. Keep everything in front of you and try to pick it off.
Oric get a snap. Nearly interception. That ball should have been interception.
It's close to pass interference, defensive pass interference.
Yeah.
Defender came back over the top, though, and looked like he got a piece of the ball maybe.
No flag on the field, as far as we can see.
Still second
and
goal.
goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Caldwell now is quarterback, so this is probably a throwing play. And I believe Oric line up next to Caldwell.
I
Yep.
think that's right.
Caldwell is going to throw. Going to go deep. Incomplete. That was a dangerous throw.
Nice play by Grayson Honeycutt.
Yeah, to Q Reed. He paid for it, Q Reed on the play.
Quarterback kind of hung him out to dry a little bit right there. Had to help inside and threw it up high where he had to kind of come back for it.
This is a big defensive stand right here from Mount Pleasant.
You're on 2-down territory, Robinson.
About a 30-yard field goal from this distance.
And if you're
left to right with a left-footed kicker.
If you're Mount Pleasant right here, you got to keep everything in front of you.
Definitely so. Oric trying to throw the ball. Now he's under pressure. Oric throw.
Interference.
Yep, that's pass interference.
He made contact with the ball, but he made contact with the receiver first, and that's why they're going to flag it. It was a late call, though.
But look
Tough
like
break for the Tigers.
Robinson got away with the holding.
Yeah, he come over the top of him. Can't do that.
Robinson looked like they got away with the offensive holding.
They could have.
Now, is it 4th and goal or they get a new set of down?
No, it's not.
It's half the distance to the goal.
And replay third down.
Replay the down, yeah.
A 3rd and goal from...
They changed the rule a couple years ago. Used to it have been automatic first down.
A 3rd and goal from the Tigers 3-yard line. Oric now is at quarterback.
No, I think it's from the 7.
And it off to Williams. And Williams will score a touchdown. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs. Dashman Williams. The touchdown run. That is a big touchdown here.
Pushes it out to a 10-point lead with the extra point attempt coming.
Yeah. Which is no given extra point in high school football. Tariq is going to kick the extra point for the Bulldogs. Let's see if the Tigers can get a block. Low snap once again.
No good.
No good. So
wow, that's keeping Mount kind of close.
3:27 left in third. Robinson 22, Mount Pleasant 12.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
The winning combination, Radio Free Cabarrus, the Independent Tribune, and Memories 98.3, Concord, Kannapolis.
And we are back after Desmond Williams' 3-yard touchdown run to extend the Bulldogs lead to 12. And here come Landon Parker, and he lost his footing on the return. Otherwise, he might have scored.
Yeah, that was close to being a touchdown. He breaks that. I think he's gone.
Good return nonetheless to the 35-yard line. It's time for Coach Johns to pull the special Tigers out of the bag and get the Tigers going here. It's still doable, but the Tigers desperately need to score on this coming drive. So let's see if Coach Johns open up the playbook here a bit more.
Well, opening up the playbook, though, has resulted in a turnover a moment ago.
Yes.
So let's see what you need is a good, solid drive, get some momentum back on your side.
Overbay line up in the backfield. He got the end off. Overbay with a good run. Stiff arm. Garrett Overbay. Pretty good run in the play. To the 39-yard line for the Tigers. 7-yard gain play.
That was a good tackle by Q Reed.
And if you're J.M. Robinson, you want to make the Tigers work hard for everything they get.
Definitely so.
Yeah, if you're right, Mark. If you're Robinson right here, you don't give up a big 20 or 30-yard play right here.
But you need to be careful because Overbay in one play can pick up the 20 to 30-yard run. The 2nd and 3 Tigers. 2:46 left in third. Still 22-12. J.M. Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. DeQuilla. Ended off to Overbay. Second effort going to be close to a first down. I think he has it.
He's right at the sticks, looks like.
Just by an inch.
Got an interesting matchup here on the outside, though. That time, man-to-man coverage. Parker with Dawson Williams on him. That's 2 speedsters there.
Yeah, and it's going to be enough for Mount Pleasant Tigers. First down at their own 43-yard line. We got 3.5 on the play.
Now they put Landon Parker out there on him.
Yeah, Parker's still out there with Dawson Williams, so that's a pair of speedsters.
Let's see if we go to him. DeQuilla asking for the snap. Here it comes. And it off to Overbay. Overbay using the speed. Look at him go. Wow. Still Smith, he might score. Last play. He was tackled by Williams. Tasman Williams. But that play, he made nearly 20-yard gain out of nothing. Speed kill, guys.
Yes, it does. And Mark just said you couldn't give up a big play, and guess what? They gave up a big play.
To the Robinson 35-yard line. Outstanding run by Overbay.
Boy, it just keeps those legs churning, guys. You see those knees just coming up and down, just chug, chug, chug through the defense.
And Tigers jumped.
We've seen that. We saw that a moment ago twice for the Bulldogs, and now the Tigers give back a little bit of it.
They cannot blame the crowd for it.
Yeah, they 50 yards away from it.
Yeah.
Neither student body has set down this entire ball game. The Tiger fans down below us, and directly across the way you can see the contingent of Robinson students all standing.
Great crowd here from Mount Pleasant. Not a bad crowd from Robinson either.
Outstanding crowd from both teams, as you rightly say, Chris. Tigers pitch it to Noah Berryman. Berryman tried to get a block, and still on his feet. Look at them go, and he fumbled the ball late.
I think the
Tigers have it. Wait, Robinson recovered it.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a big, big turnover.
Yeah.
Q Reed again with a big play.
Wow.
Wow.
You got to hold on to that football.
Definitely so.
Mount Pleasant had a drive that they needed right there.
Tigers are not playing good tonight, but a lot of credit has to go to Robinson for making the Tigers look bad.
Well, and Coach Glass made a lot of adjustments at halftime.
He sure has. A 1,010 Robinson from their own 35-yard line, 1:16 left and third, 22-12. James Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. Oric lineup in shotgun formation. Reed in motion. Now he's set. And it off to Williams. Williams fumbled the ball! He fumbled the ball! He fumbled the ball!
Oh, they're saying he was down.
Wow, that's a bad call because he flipped in the air and the ball came loose.
That is a horrible call. Tiger is down.
Wow. I'm not sure about that one, guys. It looked like they cut his feet when he flipped in the air. The ball came loose, but.
And Redman is one who's walking slowly to the sideline.
Somebody down below yelled, "Talk about it." Somebody saw it.
Yeah. That is a horrible call.
The Mount Pleasant Tigers think it was. The Bulldog fans liked it.
Yeah. 1 yard gain unofficially by Williams. We're approaching the 1 minute mark left in the third. Oric once again in shotgun. And it off to the running back, using his speed and pick up a decent run on the play. The running back is Jail Morrison on the carry.
They're just sweep right, sweep left, make a Mount Pleasant defense chase them.
It also keeps the clock running. We're under 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and a 10-point lead now for the Bulldogs.
It's a big downhill.
How can you bust a huddle with 12 guys on the field? Ain't that a penalty?
It is in college football. I don't know about high school.
Like Caldwell is at quarterback, his shotgun. Oric line up next to him. Let's see what kind of play Robinson run.
You're going to run an option.
Option. Nothing is doing on the play. So that should give the Tigers momentum going to the fourth.
So we're going to the fourth quarter.
12.
So Gage Redmond checks back in, so his injury didn't appear to be too bad.
22-12. Robinson with the lead heading to the fourth.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinded.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinded.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinded.com today.
Cabarrus County's home for news, weather, and sports. This is Radio Free Cabarrus at RadioFreeCabarrus.com.
Welcome back. Start of fourth quarter. Shaqued Bartal, Mark Flemison, Chris Hudson here from beautiful Larry Anikat Stadium. And it's James Robinson with a 22-12 lead over the Mount Pleasant Tigers. The Tigers should receive the ball back as it's 4th and 4. James Robinson Bulldogs from their own 41-yard line, but the Tigers might want to watch for a fake here.
Well, you gotta play safe. You can't just turn and run.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. You play safe right here and punt it away.
Tariq is going to punt it. Number 40 for the James Robinson Bulldogs. Getting ready to return it for the Tigers are Lennon Parker and Noah Berryman. Parker standing at 25-yard line. Berryman at the 32-yard line as we have a whistle, in a vote whistle here. Let's see what is going on here.
I think the chains aren't set.
While the chains aren't set. While we're sorting that one out, let's give you a score from our friends down at East Montgomery. 35-8 over Graham. So 35-8 East Montgomery in the fourth quarter there. Of course, East Montgomery in the Rocky River Conference this season with the Tigers.
Yep, very much so.
Bounce bringing the house right here.
But he didn't get it. But
nice pooch kick.
Yep, soccer kind of a kick. Returned by Parker, and Parker got wrestled up.
Dawson Williams just picked him up, kind of like almost a bull, just like taking a little calf down and then getting ready to tie up his legs. He wrapped those legs up and just dropped him to the ground.
WWE tackle.
I think that's PBR tackle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a calf roping.
Yeah.
Steer wrestling, whatever it's called.
This is a big drive for the Tigers. You're almost in the point that every fourth down you might have to go for it.
I don't think you're quite to that point yet, but you could be approaching that.
First and 10 Tigers from their own 23-yard line. 11:49 left and fourth. DeQuila going to throw, going to go deep for the bomb to Parker. What a catch! What a catch! What a catch! That is the catch of the year. Landon Parker. Wow!
Wow, what a catch.
The defender never sees the ball. He stays running with Parker. Parker makes the adjustment, comes back and catches the ball.
What a catch.
And Parker's what, probably about 6'4"?
6'3", around 6'3".
Coach, you got Parker out there on the baseball field too?
To the Robinson 37-yard line. That could change the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that gives the Tigers a little bit of momentum. It gives them great field position, but they're still down 10 points. So you
Definitely so.
You got to put something in the end zone or put something on the board.
Right.
They was waiting for the ball boy to get the ball out. That's what the holdup was.
He was celebrating the catch by Parker.
I
Cannot
guess
blame
so.
him. DeQuila under center. Parker and Gilmore, the long wide receiver. It's the end off to Overbay. What a beautiful leg tackle.
Nice open field tackle by Q Reed.
Yeah.
Now, Q Reed's got to watch that. You can't stand over the guy and you run the risk of a 15-yarder when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to quit being confident right here and just play the game.
Well, he's playing exceptionally well, but when you get up there, you can't just stand over that guy and look like you're trying to intimidate him, and we've seen that flag more than once.
And what I like Q Reed just did, he patted his shoulder pads, told the ref, I didn't mean to disrespect you, I want to shook the ref's hand.
2-yard gain by Overbay. Robinson 28-yard line. And that is
they're just running the ball
Eisenhower.
now.
Nothing much is doing on the play. Nathan Eisenhower.
Yeah, there's no blocking up front for Mount Pleasant.
Yep.
Well, they're just crowding the line of scrimmage. They may block one man, but there's another guy shooting through the gap right beside him.
3rd and 8 Tigers from the Bulldogs. 35-yard line. 10:31 left in fourth quarter. 22-12. James Robinson Bulldogs with the lead.
And you got 2 plays to get this 8 yards.
Definitely. Anikat line up in the backfield. DeQuila going to throw. Going to go deep. What a catch!
No, incomplete.
To Gilmore. That should have been a catch.
Well, put it in his shoe tops. It's hard to catch that one. If you put
he kind of zipped it in there, and he couldn't make a rolling catch.
Yeah, if he puts that, leads his receiver and puts it in his hands, I think Gilmore might get more.
Yeah.
Number 8 from Mount Pleasant checks in. That's Jody Thomas.
Yeah, number 9, Cody Thomas.
Oh, Cody Thomas. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
It's
mispronounce that young man's name.
Number 9. So 4 down, Tigers 14-8. They need to get to Robinson Bulldogs 27-yard line for first down. 10-15 left in the fourth. 22-12. James Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. D'Aquila under center. D'Aquila is going to throw. Going to go to Parker. What a catch!
Did he
catch it?
Hang
No,
on
but
to it.
where was the flag for interference? That looked like a clear.
Now Mike John, somebody on the side, Tiger
Mike
side
Johns,
has got a
Coach
flag,
Johns has got it.
But that was a clear pass interference.
Either that or defensive holding. He grabbed a piece of Parker as he tried to break free, and they didn't call it.
I agree with you on that, guys. That was kind of a bad call.
Horrible.
I don't normally criticize officials, but that was bad.
Yeah, he's trying to break free, and they lobbed the ball up there. I think
That is a horrible call, regardless of who you pull for.
Yeah, I think Williams just kind of grabbed him.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, I don't blame him. It's going to be a touchdown if he doesn't grab him. So it's 6.
And
it's incumbent, though, on the official to make the right call on that.
It's a shame that officials cannot see a play that we can see all the way in the press box.
Well, it's full speed down there, and
True.
They're looking at it at ground level.
True.
Has Coach Johns been ejected here?
No. He's got their attention now. After they get the penalty, he gets at least a word with them.
So Robinson take over.
But that was a huge play there because that's either a first down or a touchdown.
Probably a touchdown because no one was ahead of him. For first and 10, Robinson. Let's see if the Tigers can get a turnover here.
That's a big penalty for Robinson.
It is because it changes the field position, too. Brings it all the way out to midfield. That opens up their playbook a good bit.
Yeah. I expect Coach Glass to be conservative here, leading by 10. Try to milk up as much clock as you want.
Put Q Reed back there, too, and they'll just feed him.
And he got the end of Q Reed with a good run.
Young Mr. Reed's got to be tired. He's been running all over the place, particularly on defense, and now out there on offense.
He's a superstar on the Robinson team.
Number 24 from Mount Pleasant on the stop.
Radford. Yep, Aiden Radford. 2-yard gain of play to the Tigers' 49-yard line.
But still, if you're Robinson, you can't get too pretty here and try to milk it. You're going to have to at least put some pressure on Mount Pleasant.
Definitely. It's just a 10-point game. We still have plenty of time left in the game.
Yep, you're exactly right. I mean, it's still doable for Mount Pleasant.
Very much so, but they need a turnover ASAP. Caldwell, throw. Caught by Williams, and he's lost his footing.
That's a good play call, and for Robinson, that just when he tried to set his feet, he just lost his footing.
Yeah,
because he's probably got 3 or 4 more yards on that play and setting up a third down short. Instead, it's going to be third down a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Well, we got third and about 8.
And Redmond is being treated on the sideline, guys.
Yep, he's on the trainer's table.
Third and 8. Robinson, could be the ball game here potentially.
Not yet.
A lot of time left, but still, it's getting down to crunch time with 8:45 to play.
As John would say, it's getting down to cases.
Ended off to Reed.
Also busted play.
Yeah.
Reed tried to bounce it outside when the hole was closed, and that one quick lateral step, but the Tigers had that outside cover too.
So Tigers get a stop. Robinson should punt it here.
And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Parker took a chance last time on the end-over-end kick, and he saved a little bit of yardage, but it was a real risky play.
Yeah. Let's see if the Tigers bring the pressure on the punt.
They're peeled back and the punt's safe. They want to make sure that they punt this one.
Definitely. High snap.
Nice kick.
Yeah. Take a Tigers bounce. And this is starting position for the Tigers.
Yeah, around the 19-yard line.
With the way the Tigers are able to move the ball in the air, this game is not over yet by any stretch of the mean.
You got to say 18-yard looks like.
7:55 left in the fourth. Tigers still have all of their timeout. Robinson has 2 timeout here.
And guys, the good thing is Gage Redmond is up walking around. So
yeah, that is a great sign.
Going to the fourth quarter, Hickory Ridge 30, Independence 3.
Wow.
Good job, Coach Seidel.
Yep, congratulations to the Bulls. Aquila under center. Two wide receivers split to the left. It's the end off to Overbay. Overbay keeping his foot moving forward. Good run by Garrett Overbay. Approaching the 200-yard rushing mark for the game tonight.
Here's some fourth quarter scores coming in from Charlotte. Harding 38, West Meck 21. That's fourth quarter. Huff 44, Hopewell 8, Mallard Creek 27, Vance 7.
Wow.
Wow, that's big time.
Yeah. So Overbay got 8 on the play to the Tigers' 26-yard line. Aquila ended off to Overbay. Nothing is doing on the play and lost the yard.
Tremendous play by one of the defensive linemen.
Number 7, is that 75 that blew it up? Yeah, number 75 for Robinson.
He had a man blocking him, and he still makes the tackle.
Miguel Espinosa with a beautiful tackle.
I mean, he's probably about 250, 300 pounds probably. That's a big boy to try to block.
Yeah. Lost the yard on the play.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Third and 3.
It's a long 3.
From the 25-yard line here.
We have a whistle. I don't see it. We have a timeout. So
No,
Robinson had 10 men on the field. Now they're back
5 down linemen.
Yep. Aquila ended off to Overbay. Second effort.
Ooh,
Close.
He's out to the 30. In the old days when they had the tearaway jerseys, he might have been running down the field, but they hung on by the jersey that time and reeled him back in, but it's still a first down.
Yeah.
Coach John's liable to cut the jersey up next time.
Health down Tigers. Right as the 20-yard line. So got 4 on the play.
Yeah, Mount is eventually got to go downfield here in just a minute.
6:30 left in the game. Aquila
Here comes the backside
going
blitz.
to throw. Going to go to Parker.
Oh, he's
Pardon
wide
me to
open.
Gilmore. Oh!
Oh, wow.
He underran it.
That was
McClure.
McClure.
If you
Wow.
run one more step, he catch it and he can dance his way to the end zone.
Boy, really, really good play call, but he just hair overthrown.
Yeah.
You got to put a little bit more air under that ball.
I think if that is Parker, he probably catch it since he's a bit taller than McClure.
That was pretty far overthrown.
Yeah. And Warren McClure is one of the fastest kids in this county, so if you overthrow him, you overthrew it.
2nd and 10 Tigers. 6:20 left in fourth. 22-12 Robinson with the lead. And after Overbay. Overbay being chased behind. And nothing much is doing on the play.
Number 23 with the tackle there.
That is Jari Young.
They had 7 men crowding the line of scrimmage with a hand down.
You got a yard pickup here.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's 3rd down and 9.
You're definitely in 4-down territory, considering you're down by 10.
Yeah, under 6 minutes to play.
And you can never say never because look at the Concord against who was Asheville.
Oh, yeah, they scored. They were down 20-0 with 5 minutes and change to play and won 21-20.
And I went home when it was 21-0 or 20-0.
Aquila under center is going to throw it. Going to go to Parker. One-on-one coverage. He completed.
Oh, just about intercepted.
Yeah.
Threw it up for grabs there, and Parker had a shot at it, but when it came off his hands, it was nearly intercepted.
Should have been interception. It looked like Hugh Reed is down the Robinson sideline.
Got a lot of confidence in Parker to go up and get the ball.
Very much so.
But what a nice job that Robinson has done here and, come out really made some great adjustments.
Robinson has made a statement here tonight.
They've slowed down the running attack for Mount Pleasant for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And they've done a good enough job of running the ball themselves. But it's good for the Tigers, regardless of what happened tonight. Technically, they have 2 weeks off. So they will have time to prepare for the Parkwood game, which is coming up in 3 weeks. In Parkwood, I believe that game is.
Let me give you a score here that's a little surprising to me. Butler 13, Rocky River nothing. That's in the fourth quarter. I'm a little surprised because Rocky River has not won a game yet this season, and I would have thought Butler would have blown them out, but it's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter.
And I believe in 2 weeks, Vicar Ridge is hosting Rocky River.
That may be right. Now we've got whistle sounding and
timeout Robinson.
So
Yeah,
both
timeout.
teams swap timeouts here.
No, actually, Robinson took both of the timeout here.
So Robinson taking both timeouts here with the Tigers 4th and 9 5:29 to play in the football game. J.M. Robinson 22, Mount Pleasant 12, and Tigers a bit of a desperation time right now, trying to get a first down to keep the drive alive, down 2 scores.
And they got to do it quick too, Mark.
Yeah. Well, but with the way Parker, they can make it with one play with them and get maybe 50, 40 yards of a play.
Well, how close were they to getting it? Because when you look at McClure coming down the sideline on that play.
Yeah, if he puts a little bit more air under that ball, Warren McClure takes it and he runs down to the field house.
Tigers have a lot of missed opportunities tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of key penalties just hurt them.
Definitely.
So they got 4 receivers in the pattern this time. Just 5 down linemen blocking in them, man in the backfield out of the shotgun.
D'Aquila get the snap. D'Aquila going to go
he's
deep.
got a man wide open.
What a catch! That is going to be a touchdown! Mount Pleasant Tiger! Over Bay!
How on earth do you get that wide open throwing downfield?
Did you see what happened?
No,
they had a backside blitz. Number 54 is blitzing on the backside. Nate Eisenhower chops his legs out from under him, or he decimates the quarterback.
69-yard bomb by D'Aquila. Chris, call your friend. This game is not over, my friend. Tigers are going for 2. Wow.
Nice backside pickup block, Mark, by Nate Eisenhower. Just chopped the guy's legs off from under him, or he decimates Chance D'Aquila.
And Anicut lined up in the backfield. This is a risky decision to go for.
No, this is what the Tigers have done most of the season.
And off to Anicut. I don't think he got it. He did not. So nonetheless, the Tigers are down by 4 with 5:19 left in the game. We have a ball game here. 22-18, Robinson with the lead.
Well, we'll see what happens coming up, guys. It's going to be quite a finish here with 5:19 to play. J.M. Robinson 22, Mount Pleasant 18. And, boy, the Tigers were just on the deck. Robinson was getting ready to hammer one of the nails into the coffin. And, man, just as you mentioned, Chris, a great pickup block on the blitz and a running back running down the field. Somebody's got to cover him down the field. You can't let a man get that far behind you.
Yeah, you're right, Mark. But see, what they had is they slid Overbay out. Nate Eisenhower was the only running back. So what that becomes a tailback or fullback seam route. He just runs right up the seam of the field. Like I say, number 54 was on a backside blitz. He's coming. D'Aquila's got his back to him. He gets a nice block, rolls the guy's feet out from under him, and D'Aquila had all day to throw the ball. He set his feet, delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And as we mentioned before, Tigers and Cats have 9 lives. And Coach Johns just used his 8 lives to put the Tigers very much in this ball game. They still have all of their timeout. If they can stop the run, get the ball back, look out, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice pooch kick. That's going to hit the hole.
Williams will return it from the 20. Desmond Williams with a good run. To the Robinson 31-yard line. If you're Robinson, you cannot play conservative here.
Shaked, did you ever see that movie with Rosario Desmond?
No, but I heard about her name in the Panthers-Chargers game where the announcer said her name.
I think they said Dawson.
So, end off to Oric.
Wow.
Lucky to hold on to the ball and lost yardage on the play. Lost 3 on the play.
Well, they just bounced him around like a pinball.
2nd and 13, Robinson Bulldogs. From their own 33.5-yard line. 4:50 left in the game. Nothing is decided here. 22-18, J.M. Robinson Bulldogs with the lead. Gage Redman is back in the game with the tackle for the Tigers.
Caldwell split out as a wide receiver.
This might be a running play. Reed line up next to Oric. Indeed, it's a running play to Williams. Williams got jacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job defense there by Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
And the official over on that side gets his footstep, don't he? He's jumping up and down over there.
I bet so.
3rd and 10, Robinson.
Big defensive play.
Huge. And you're definitely not in fall down territory.
No, you'd want to kick it here. You wouldn't want to give Mount Pleasant a short field.
Number 31 for Mount checks out.
Taylor checking in his right field. Caldwell in shotgun. I believe he's going to throw the ball. He has 3 wide receivers split to the right side of the field.
He's wanting that clock to tick down. He may take another timeout before this one.
7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He got it
bad
up,
snap.
Tom. And he is going to go down for a sack. He's sacked.
Oh, they said he was down.
He's sacked. Bad snap, sack.
Great side blitz by number 40, I think it was, for Mount Pleasant.
Yep.
I thought the play clock had expired, guys.
I did also, but slight delay in the play clock.
Bailey Dry, nice delayed backside blitz by Bailey Dry.
Call everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
And right here, if you're Parker, you cannot fumble the football.
Exactly. And if you're Tigers, you cannot rough the punter.
Yeah, you let him punt it away right here. You don't even rush.
Just peel back, and just make sure he doesn't turn and run.
I snap.
Nice pooch kick.
Yeah.
Let it go.
And then
pick
peel
it up. Oh! What a block!
Oh, and it falls down. Number 8 for Robinson got decleated.
Yep.
No, I believe that's number 6.
Oh, is that number 6? Yeah, he gets decleated.
Is that
he turned his 6 into an 8 on that one.
Morrison.
Yeah.
Jarrell Morrison.
Yeah, he just got the number of that bus, ladies and gentlemen, to hit was
Morrison
number 10.
was doing exactly what he was supposed to, though. He was maintaining his position, and when Parker fielded that on the bounce and started back the other direction, and as you say, decleat. That decleat is the exact words because his feet came off the ground.
Yeah, Josh Downey just planted him. That bus number was 10 that come by you.
1st and 10 Tigers from the on 29-yard line, trailing 22 to 18, 2:47 left in the game. DeQuila under center. Ended off to Overbay. Overbay picked a good run. Look at them go. First down. Mount Pleasant Tigers to the on 41-yard line. 12-yard dash. Right to the middle. 1st and 10 Tigers.
They're huddling up here. They bust the huddle. Here they come. You don't have to wait for the defense, guys.
Right.
The box is set.
Clock is down to 2:36. Plenty of time left in the game. And we have a whistle. And I believe Coach Glass just called this final timeout.
Yep, that's number 3.
Yep. So no challenge flag for the last 2 minutes for Robinson.
Hey, guys, coming up in November, we've got the Southern Christmas Show. We'll have tickets to the Southern Christmas Show. Always a good time to go out and see some good things to eat, decorating ideas, and some Christmas gift ideas. That's coming up over at the Park Expo Center. That's southernshows.com. Just click on the Southern Christmas Show link, and they'll get you all the details.
Just don't take the boss with you, because she'll buy everything in the building.
Now, if you're the Tigers, you can still run the ball.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time. You got 3 timeouts. You got 2:33 left on the clock. If you're Robinson, you got to find a way to come up with some tackles. You've got to stop the ball.
Inbound. Inbound is the key for Robinson. And you have to keep an eye on Parker. I mean, the Tigers might run the ball, but one play, they are probably going to throw it. And if Parker is open, he's probably going to score.
That's it. They had to move some guys out of the box here after this couple of throws. They're going to go with 5 down linemen, so they've got 3 linebackers and then running corners and a safety.
So they're anticipating a run.
Number 23 is coming in for a backside blitz right here.
That is
Here
Young.
it comes.
And it has to Overbay. Overbay with a good run. Look at them go. What a run.
Down.
First down. Tigers.
Good play. Good call, Coach Johns, to run away from that backside
And
blitz.
actually, that is Austin Reese, a brother of Cody Reese with the carry. First carry of the game in the season. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Robinson Bulldogs, 48-yard and 16-yard gain by Reese.
Still 2:20 left.
If he's anything like Cody.
Look out. DeQuila. And it off. Pardon me, is going to throw. DeQuila going to go to McClough.
Oh.
Off his fingertips. A good move inside.
Pretty good defense on the play.
Yeah, McClure taps his helmet, said, that's on me, guys.
Oh, he got his hand. He got both hands on it when he made that in cut.
Good throw, but even better defense on the play.
Yeah, you got to pick up some yards right here for you if you're Mount Pleasant.
2:07 left in the game. Ball is at the Robinson 48-yard line. 22-18. James Robinson Bulldogs holding on by Zertel.
Holding on by his little tail.
McQuilla and Gilmore are the wide receiver. It's a pitch to Gilmore. Gilmore tried to get a block setter for him. Nothing is much doing on the play. Pick up a few on the play, and the clock is running.
That's a good defensive play. They strung it out. Tigers had blockers out there. They basically stood the blockers up and allowed that one man to come in and make the tackle.
So 4-yard gain on play to the 45-yard line of Robinson.
In comes Landon Honeycutt here.
Yep. Line up in the backfield.
Watch DeQuilla right here. He's liable to pull this thing and throw it.
And he does. Going to Gilmore. Gilmore split. Lost his footing. Otherwise, it would have been a first down.
Either the quarterback threw the wrong route or the receiver run the wrong route.
Yeah, somebody made a misread there because he threw it outside. The receiver was going inside.
Gentlemen, this could be the ball game right here.
Potentially. Tigers still have all of their timeouts.
That's true. The bands are playing.
Yeah.
Making some noise.
Parker split to the very far left side.
There's not a man over the top right here. I bust him on a little skinny post and hit him for the first down.
Let's see. Aquila going to throw.
Got backside.
Going to go to Parker. Incomplete. Turnover and down.
How about roughing the passer right there?
Yeah, I know that roughing the passer early that took off the 6. I know the Tigers would have liked to have the same courtesy there because there's a man laying right on top of.
But Tigers still have all of their timeout left.
1:26 left, a 4-point ball game. Robinson can take a good bit of that time off and or / make the Tigers burn all those timeouts.
Probably 3 first down and it's over for Robinson.
No, you get 1 first down and you just about got it over.
Yeah, 1 first down, it's over.
Oric, shotgun. And he took, pardon me, Kippel.
Now you call timeout.
Yeah, lost 2 on the play.
Coach Johns does just that, calls timeout.
Yep. Timeout, Tigers. 1:20 left in the game. If you're Robinson, do you dare throw the ball?
Probably not, because unless it's a really safe throw that you know is going to be complete. If you throw an incomplete pass, it saves the timeout, stops the clock.
Well, how big is that pick 6 by Mount Pleasant right now getting took off the board?
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
How big is the play where the Tigers had the possible touchdown or the penalty call back, or didn't have the penalty called on the pass interference / defensive holding?
Regardless of who wins the game, both of the teams can take a lot from tonight's game.
This has been a heck of a ball game.
Complete shootout as we expected it.
Now, if you're Orock, you can't give the ball up right here.
Right.
No, you got to hang on to the ball. Even if you lose yardage, you got to hang on to the ball.
Williams, and look like that is Young line up next to him. Ended off to Young. Young pick up a yard on the play. Timeout, Coach Johns.
Mouse trying to strip the ball.
So 1:14 left.
And you'll come potentially the final play. If it's a first down, it's over. If it's 4th down, Tigers have 9 lives in the waiting.
If you stop it right here, and do you take your last time out or do you save it for offense?
Of course, you need all the time you can have.
You lose about 25 to 30 seconds if you don't take time out.
Yeah, I think I called a timeout. Save all the time I can have. Because all it takes is 1 strike.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can, way over Bay run the ball tonight. You can try to get 15, 20-yard run.
Well, what I'd like to see Mount do a little bit more with Overbay is leak him out the backfield like he did on the touchdown.
Yeah.
And just dump it to him and let him work in open field.
Now, what if you're Robinson? What if you turn and just dump that ball off in the flat and see if you can get somebody to miss and get the first down?
I don't think you throw the ball,
I don't think you do either, but I think it's a possibility.
Let's see who's the quarterback. It's Oric, so it's probably a running play.
Like Caldwell split wide out as a receiver.
They need to get a good snap.
They're just thinning it out.
To Williams.
Get him out of bounds and
stayed in bounds, but he lost a huge chunk of yards.
The Tigers take timeout with 1:07 to play.
I'm not sure if that was a design play to run to the side. If it is, that is not a good play, my friend.
Well, I think they were trying to just find some crease where you can cut it up and get some yardage. Tigers were
They wouldn't have it.
Went in right at the ball. So you try to spread them out.
Now,
It's not a terrible play. It's a safe play. If somebody misses a gap and you break a tackle, then you might get the first down and make a big play.
if you're the Tigers, do you dare go for the punt block with 107 left in the game?
Because if you rough the kicker or anything like that, it's automatic. Game's over.
Right.
I'll peel back. I'm like Mark. I'll peel back. You might get set up a return here and get a touchdown off of the return.
Now the scoreboard's still showing one timeout. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, I don't believe
In fact,
so.
I'm certain it's not right.
Unless he ran out of bounds.
Well, the play clock's not running.
Right.
So the play
it
clock, okay.
They still have a timeout.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I think they used 3 on that one.
Yeah, definitely so.
Parker's got a return on this one.
Yeah, from the Tony. Parker trying to get escape from one guy. And decent run by Landon Parker.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. 57 seconds. If you're a Bulldogs fan, you got to keep the ball in front of you.
And
if you're a Tigers, you got to keep moving down the field quickly.
Yeah,
I mean, need first downs.
The Mount Pleasant contingent comes up on their feet here.
And Parker comes up with I think is that Parker with a sore shoulder on the sideline?
Yeah.
I can't see if that's him or not, but
yeah, that's him. It might be dislocated, gentlemen.
A 10 Tigers are on 37-yard line, trailing by 4, 22-18.
Yeah, it's dislocated. You can tell by the way they're pulling on it.
57 seconds left in the game. DeQuila line up in the shotgun. DeQuila rolling. DeQuila throw.
Oh, did he catch it? Yes, he did.
Got a catch. What a catch.
First
what
down.
A catch.
Hurry up.
McClough
Wow.
with a catch. They even it up, the officials. I thought that ball hit the ground, guys.
I couldn't tell, but the side official ruled it as a catch.
Now they rule it incomplete.
Wow. Now that's tough.
Yeah.
I think it's the right call, though.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell.
So that play took 12 seconds off the clock.
It stops the clock, so you can huddle up and get set for what you want to do. Parker's still out.
Look for the Tigers to go to McClure as they come in play.
DeQuilla bought some time there and stepped up and had a shot at that play.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 Tigers. DeQuilla get a snap. Robinson brings it out. DeQuilla throw interception. And that is your ball game. Return by Q Reed.
Reed's trying to take it to the house.
My score, there is a penalty flag.
Down.
It's coming back, but
I think that's just on the return. I don't think that is. Unless there's. Well, let's see. They're going to put a flag. That'll be the ball game. Unless it's a roughing the passer or something like that.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's on Robinson, but it's after the interception. I think you're blocking the back after the interception.
And DeQuilla had time on the play.
Well, what a game Q Reed's had today, guys.
Outstanding.
Here's the block in the back against J.M. Robinson on the return. And that'll be first down, J.M. Robinson. They'll take a knee and get out of here with a win. 22-18. Whoa, what a game we've had, guys.
Yes, it's been great.
Great game. A lot of missed opportunities for both teams.
Yeah, I think without a doubt.
And luckily for the Tigers, it's a non-conference game, and they will have bye week next week. And they will
well, you learned some lessons.
Yeah.
You learned some lessons from this for your Tigers. You learn how to win if you're J.M. Robinson. O'Rourke takes a knee, and that should just about do it. They're going to mark the ball ready to play. He may have to snap it one more time. One more snap, and this one will be over.
Yeah.
22-18. J.M. Robinson with the win.
Huge win for the Bulldogs. Conference booster for J.M. Robinson Bulldogs.
We'll recap this one real quick in the postgame. They take a knee, and that's all they've got to do. They'll run the clock out. J.M. Robinson 22, Mount Pleasant 18. Shaked. We'll take a break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up. You're listening to the High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus.
Kick your boring lunch to the curb with Pizza Hut's unlimited lunch buffet. Dive into limitless pizzas straight from the oven and rich Tuscany pastas. And don't forget the crisp salads and freshly baked desserts. Your favorites are always hot, delicious, and ready when you are. So send the cold cuts packing and head to the unlimited lunch buffet. Not valid for delivery. Dine-in or carry-out varies by location. Lunch times, prices, buffet selection, and participation may vary.
Your hometown drugstore is Cannon Pharmacy with great locations to serve you with free delivery. They're in Mooresville, 2 locations in Kannapolis, 1 location in Concord, and 2 locations in Charlotte. CannonPharmacies.com to get all the details. Of course, Cannon Pharmacy is your hometown drugstore. Cannon Pharmacy is your Medicare navigators. They can get your questions answered, and they can save you money. That's Cannon Pharmacy. Find out all the details, CannonPharmacies.com.
Get the deal you want on the vehicle you want whenever you want with Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. It's 5 easy steps. You pick and click your vehicle, you estimate the payment, apply for credit, even schedule delivery, all online 24/7 without leaving home. Take the tour and get started now. Shop, Click, and Drive at BenMinot.com. Again, Shop, Click, and Drive, BenMinot.com today.
Hi, this is Mark Plemons, editor of the Independent Tribune, your hometown newspaper here in Cabarrus County. We cover the county from Midland to Odell, from Mount Pleasant to Harrisburg, Concord, Kannapolis. We're your hometown newspaper. We hope that you'll subscribe if you don't already. It's about $1.50 a week. You can call 704-782-3155. Go to our webpage, independenttribune.com. And again, we hope that you enjoy our newspaper. If you got suggestions, hey, give me a call.
Wilkinson Funeral Home is proud to offer the very best in personal and professional service to you and your family in your time of need. They're nestled on a peaceful 16-acre hilltop off Branchview Drive in Concord, and a full-service funeral home that recognizes the importance of tradition and faith, and they strive to create services as unique as your loved one. They also offer a variety of options for pre-planning. You can relieve your family of the burden of making those decisions in a time of emergency. Call Wilkinson Funeral Home, 704-786-3168. Cabarrus County's home for news, weather, and sports. This is Radio Free Cabarrus at RadioFreeCabarrus.com. A happy J.M. Robinson across the way, kneeling with their head coach, Joe Glass, as they were just a moment ago over there with the Robinson band.
Sweet Carolina.
Yep. Yeah. And a solid win for the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs here in Mount Pleasant, 22-18. Their defense came up big late to stymie 2 late drives by Mount Pleasant when the Tigers would have had a chance to go down the field and possibly take the lead. But, guys, missed opportunities early for both teams, and just a slugfest all night long.
Very much so. I mean, this was a classic battle, 3-8. It's a shame one team had to lose, but luckily for Mount Pleasant, I feel like the bye week is coming at the perfect time for them to regroup and focus on the conference game, which start officially in 2 weeks at Central Academy.
Well, from what I saw, guys, I seen, Mount Pleasant dominate the first half in the running game. Then, I said that there was going to be some adjustments made on both sides. Mount made quite a few adjustments to stay in this ball game, but hats off to Coach Glass and his staff. They shut that running game down in the third quarter when it counted. Gave up a touchdown here late, but Robinson done a better job on their adjustments than Mount did. Both teams squandered some opportunities, but I think what cost Mount Pleasant was the game was the roughing the passer call and that 6 points taken off the board. But Robinson had some key plays, too, that could have made this game even bigger, with score-wise. But I think this is probably one of the better games I've seen this year in the county so far, gentlemen. I mean, this is a great ball game. Both teams played their hearts out and left it on the field, and that's all you ask of the kids.
Absolutely. Got a final coming in from up in China Grove. Overtime, Central Cabarrus 26, Carson 20. Again, that's an overtime final. Butler 16, Rocky River nothing. Still looking for any scores coming in from Concord. Northwest was up, 40-some points against East Rowan. We're assuming they're winning. 4:52 left. A.L. Brown 30, Davie County 17. Looks like the Wonders may be headed for a victory there up in Davie County.
That'd be a big win.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be. On the road, avenging a playoff loss last year for the Wonders. Marvin Ridge 42-14 over Piedmont.
And we assume Cox Mill has won.
I would assume so.
Last score from Independence, and this was late. Last score from Independence. Okay, we've got a final West Rowan 12, Concord 9.
Wow.
That was a 9-6 game, a second-half touchdown, giving the West Rowan team a win in a real defensive slugfest over at Concord. And, again, 12-9 West Rowan over Concord. Again, the last score we had from Independence was 30-15 in favor of Hickory Ridge. That was late in that ball game. Any closing comments, guys, before we get out of here?
No, I mean, we just, Shakad, Mark, we've seen a great game here tonight by, a bunch of talented ball players and two talented coaches, two of the best coaches in this area and two of, well-respected coaches in this area. Just a great football game. I mean, this was totally a great football game. Best game I've seen all year, maybe the best game I've seen in a couple years. This is what you want in a football game. You want your kids to leave it on the field, no questions asked. And I think that's what happened here tonight. You've seen two great teams. One just made a little bit more adjustments than the other.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. There were some questionable calls, but the ref didn't decide the game for one team or another. I fully expect both teams to make a deep playoff run, as well as other teams in Cabarrus County. And stay tuned for Radio Free Cabarrus Independence Tribune for our next week game, as a lot of teams are off next week, but I'm sure we will have a game for you next Friday.
Absolutely. Just check our website, check our Facebook page, and we'll let you know about that. And for our friends watching on Channel 21, thanks for joining us as well. Final score, one more time, J.M. Robinson 22, Mount Pleasant 18. You've been watching the Cabarrus County High School Cube Game of the Week, powered by Radio Free Cabarrus. For Shakad Bartal, for Chris Hudson, I'm Mark Clemens. Good night, everybody.
Good night.